What is going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back again with another live watch along for you guys. Spurs' last pre-season game before all the madness kicks off next week as the Premier League is back. But before that happens, we've got a little matter of Harry Kane's return to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Harry Kane's return to N17. Unfortunately, not in the shirt of Spurs, but he's going to be playing for Bayern Munich today. Really looking forward to this friendly. I've got Josh King in the studio today to go through all the action and follow what is going to be, hopefully, the last real kind of test we get to see before the season kicks off, and we get to see how ready Spurs are. But before we get into this game, we have had an official announcement today. Spurs have officially broken their transfer record with the signing of Dominic Solanke, the striker, for reportedly £65 million, which is actually the highest fee paid by anyone so far in this transfer window for any player.
Keep that quiet.
And let's look at this official announcement because we haven't covered it on the channel yet. So let's take a look at how it was announced. Solanke, reportedly a big anime fan. So apparently all his celebrations are related to anime. And this is how Tottenham broke the news earlier, which I have to say, if you play the video, is one of the probably better announcement videos because they're all usually quite generic.
I'd say probably the best one in recent times because they're all literally just like the same thing, aren't they?
Yeah, literally just in that little studio, just like flashing lights,
and a badge, and then
him pointing at the camera or something.
Yeah.
But this one's actually pretty sick. I have to say.
I think that's amazing.
Cooked, yeah. I have to say, maybe look. I guess when it's your record signing, you have to do something special.
I love the way the flame goes into the cockerel there, the badge.
Do you know what anime they're referring to? I don't know. I'm not really.
It's definitely
an anime fan, but
well, I'm not an anime fan at all. But I do know from like my brothers that I'm pretty sure most of that is Naruto. I think there might be a reference to one other anime, maybe. I'm not sure. Well, but so cool.
Yeah, really good. I have to give the Spurs admin a lot of credit because they've really come up trumps with a really good announcement. The announcement continued. Obviously, I think this was actually, if you scroll up, this was the prelude to the announcement. They showed his face mask, which he wears sometimes when he scores.
I bet you there's going to be anime fans in the comments that are saying, no, it's not Naruto, but I'm pretty sure that's Naruto. I think it is anyway. Sorry, I'm not.
Naruto.
Yeah, it's Naruto. Okay, good. Good.
Sammy confirms. If you scroll up as well, this was James Maddison greeting Dominic Solanke. Solanke actually said in an interview with Tottenham that Maddison was one of his friends that he knew from beforehand. I don't think he knows too many other players in the squad.
They're at England together, weren't they? All through the age groups.
Youth level. Has Solanke got any caps?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
I'm not sure if he's got any caps or not.
If he does, it's from when he was much younger, like when he was a bit of a star boy, wasn't he?
I think they would. Obviously, they're similar age, aren't they? Solanke's 26, Maddison's now 27, so I think they were together under 21 levels. That's Maddison greeting Dominic Solanke while he's doing his medical.
There was also Maddison's post where he put Maddison 8.
That's right, Solanke 9. Yeah. Solanke won't be wearing the number 9.
No.
I guess maybe we'll find out during today what number he'll be wearing, because reportedly he's going to be presented to the crowd at the Tottenham.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he will be
nice.
Today. So we'll see how that goes. We get a first shot of him in the lily white of Tottenham. I think
fresh skin fade.
I think it suits him. I think he looks good in it. What do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely. I think he's just the type of guy that's going to fit in well here. That we just need Eze now.
For the
under,
you didn't want Eze.
No, but for more of the under 18s youth level, like they all play together. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking about with England. They all know each other from like the schoolboy England times.
And then if you scroll up again, he did a little video because everyone took that little comment he made saying going to the Tottenham training ground today. And he plays this video. He said, just been to the training ground. It is amazing.
Yeah. That was brilliant. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah.
He said update, training ground is brilliant.
That was it. I rate that. I do rate that. And Tottenham have a way of playing off players who signed with their old social media posts. Remember Matt Doherty? When he signed, they had that thing deleting old tweets and stuff. So they definitely have a way of doing that. This was the official announcement from Tottenham again. We're delighted to announce Dominic Solanke from Bournemouth. Welcome to Tottenham, Dominic. And here's right at the top as well, a few shots of him signing some autographs at the stadium today, just before the Bayern Munich
Oh wow,
game.
I haven't seen this.
So these are new shots here of him at the stadium, signing some shirts for the fans. So look, very it's a big signing. It's a really big signing for Tottenham. And we have broken our transfer record to get him in.
Yeah,
It is a hefty fee, £65 million. And as I mentioned before, the biggest fee anyone so far in this window has outlaid for a player. Do you think he justifies that? What do you reckon?
I do think it's a bit expensive. I do, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, everyone always says every signing is expensive. Like, am I more happy with this signing than I was with Richarlison at the time? Yes, I'm way more happy with this signing. And I, even as a pessimistic fan, I'm actually pretty confident that he's going to pay us back with some goals this season. I think so.
Yeah, I think, and I think it's more of the reason why I'm excited about it. It's not necessarily because I think he's the best striker in the world. I don't even think he's. I think he's a really good striker. I just feel the way he's going to fit into this team. When I saw him for Bournemouth, how he would work his socks off, harrying, closing down defenders, getting in their faces, making a nuisance of himself, using his physicality to make chances for himself and use his movement inside the box to create opportunities and score goals in those first-time finishes. I just think it's tailor-made to what we're looking for.
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely perfect for what Tottenham are trying to do. We need a presence in that middle, and I think Son never really did it as much as he did get a lot of goals and he did well. Like, he did well in certain games. I think there was a lot of games where, when teams are sitting deep, he struggles to get into the game.
Yeah.
And we can't really get the ball to him, and he's getting out-muscled and losing the ball. Richarlison's obviously been in and out the team. I think he done well when he was fit.
Yeah.
But again, he's a presence, but I don't think he's as much as a presence as someone like Solanke, who I think takes it up a notch. And
100%.
I think he just offers so many different avenues of attack. I think he's a really good character as well. I think he'll see this as a really big opportunity to take his career to the next level and prove that he deserves and belongs at this level after failed. He's been at Chelsea, he's been at Liverpool, didn't work out for him. People were for many years were questioning, is he ever going to be a striker who's going to be belonging at the top end of the Premier League, or is he always going to be kind of Championship level, lower end Premier League striker?
Yeah.
And now he's got this opportunity to again prove that he can be at this level, and I think he's going to grasp it with both hands. I really do.
Yeah. I totally agree. You said something there about Son. Do you remember last season when I was speaking to you, I was saying how, don't worry, Son's our striker. Don't worry, because he's the best finisher in the Prem, whatever, blah, blah. But what I didn't realise, and I've only really reflected on it, is that Son is brilliant in those transition games, which, as the dominant possession side, we actually don't get that much.
Yeah.
I thought,
Yeah.
because we were facing Arsenal, City, all these teams, we were going through that patch. I was like, so we don't need a striker. We've got Son. But now I realise that actually, when Richie was injured and we went through those, they were meant to be easy games. There was like a patch of like 5 in, like, I don't know if it's February, April or something, whatever, where we were like, oh, this is where we're going to stake our claim for top 4. We realised Son had to be our striker, and he just can't do it against low blocks. So I'm so excited to see what Solanke does, and I'm very positive about it, honestly. I think that this is Ange all over. He loves being the underdog, or like the underdog story, and someone that is absolutely buzzing to come to Tottenham. You can tell that he's buzzing to come to Tottenham, and also has failed at other places and is getting this last chance. You know he's going to grab it with both hands. He's going to try his best. Whether he succeeds or not, I don't know, but I know he's going to try.
Yeah, and that's the only thing I wonder about Solanke in terms of what you just mentioned, those transitional games. I think, from what I can see from him, he's really good at, like, when he drops deep and the ball gets fired into him, he actually uses his physicality really well to attack the space. And I've seen that many times for Bournemouth, where he's actually really good at like maintaining the ball in difficult situations and sustaining an attack. But what I have also noticed is when he does get into that space, and he's asked to, make a killer pass or asked to create something, those moments he has kind of been lacking a bit. And also when he's asked to, if he's on like the right hand side of the box and he's got to find a clinical finish arrowing into the far corner, or like a Sonny finishing, bending into the far corner, cutting him from the left. I don't know if he's that kind of clinical finisher. He's the kind of finisher where if you give him a chance where you expect him to score, he will. He's a reliable finisher. But if you're expecting him to come up with like real world-class finishes, I mean, maybe he's got that in him and we haven't just seen it yet. But as of yet, he hasn't shown that in a Bournemouth shirt, in my opinion. So I don't know if we need him to show that, to be honest.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. I was just about to say he's not going to need to do that much of that in this game. It's in this game, in this team. Look at what Kyogo did for Celtic. He was doing none of that. Ange just wants his striker to stay in the box, be on the end of things, be a nuisance, make the runs, press. He's not really going to have to be creative very often. Sometimes in transition, I'm sure he will, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we've got other players for that, to be fair.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think Solanke is going to be presented to the Tottenham fans in a moment, but we've got the small matter of a friendly, the last friendly before the Premier League season kicks off, and let's get through the starting lineup of the game. We've got Vicario in goal, Porro, Dragoshin, Ben Davis and Spence along the back four, Basuma, Sarr and Maddison in the midfield, with Brennan Johnson, Son supporting Decky up front. We have 15 players on the bench. Let me just get that up very quickly. Notable absentees, I think Dane Scarlett, Giovanni Lo Celso, all missing. I think they're missing out. The benches: Austin, Gunter, Udogi, Romero, Van der Ven, Donnelly, Skip, Gray, Bergvall, Bentancur, Devine, Moore, Solomon, Werner and Lancashire. And quickly looking at the Bayern lineup, Neuer in goal, Stanic, Upamecano, Kim Min-jae and Guerrero, Kimmich, Musiala and Pavlovic in midfield, with Muller, Gnabry and Matthias Tell up front. So Harry Kane starting this one on the bench. He is in attendance, he's there, but he is on the bench for this one. The game is about to kick off, so we're going to get underway in about a minute. But in terms of noticeable players from the starting lineup, what would you say? Spence getting another run out? Is that another indication that he's definitely in our plans for the upcoming season?
I think so. He's playing left back, obviously. Yeah. I would say he's nailed on now. He's nailed on. Well, let's see how he does today.
You know, there's still a lot of rumours, from reliable journalists. Are still looking
saying
at
that we might be looking at. But I don't know. But what I will say is, have you noticed Basuma starting instead of Gray? That's the difference between the last one. And that is because of how poor we were in build-up.
It's actually the first friendly that Gray hasn't started.
Look
There's
at Kane.
Harry Kane on the bench. He's listening to when the Spurs go marching in. It's actually, I don't think we ever did this while he was there, did we? The trumpet before the game.
We must have. Oh no, not like this. No,
the trumpet. The trumpet.
Yeah,
no,
not the trumpet.
Last season. This is something quite new for him. Probably.
Yeah.
He's probably looking. I wish I could have stayed for the trumpet.
Yeah.
Get me back here at N17. All right, we kicked off here. Bayern Munich in their all red shirts, kicking off from left to right, and Spurs.
I feel like Musiala is going to tear us a new one today against Ben Davis.
Yeah, Decky in the number 9 position here. Oh, here we go. Spurs
Come
on the
Tottenham.
attack straight away. Brennan Johnson on the right hand side. He's got Decky in sport. Decky!
Yes!
Decky!
Oh my God, I've thrown my vape everywhere.
It's killer carnage here.
Is that onside?
Because it came off the Bayern.
Oh, okay.
First of all, I don't think there's VAR anyway.
Yeah.
But second of all, it came off the Bayern.
In 38 seconds.
Within a minute, Tottenham in the lead, and Dejan Kulusevski has got it on the score sheet. Come on. It was really a vibrant attack, really quick going forward. Brennan Johnson attacking the right-hand side. It fell to him. It was really good build-up play. I think Decky battling with Kim Min-jae. Kim Min-jae, loose header back.
Lovely from
Decky gets it to Brennan.
I thought he'd lost it here.
Decky touches loose. It comes off Kim Min-jae, and then it falls kindly for Decky, and he can finish it. So a couple of Kimmich.
What an assist! Is that Kimmich?
Kimmich.
Yeah.
Fell from him, and then there's Dejan Kulusevski to tap it home, and Spurs within a minute are a goal up here.
Yeah.
Brilliant start to the game for Tottenham. Much better start than the one in Korea. when we played Bayern, where we were kind of, oh, there's Jed Spence with a good inception. But here's Gnabry now on the right-hand side.
The space there is not good. Well done, Spence. Brilliant. Did you see that?
Yeah, really good. Really
no, it's Basuma. Sorry, it's Basuma.
Oh, Sonny there, closing him down. So it's a good start here. In terms of what you've seen so far from pre-season, have you been encouraged by how we've performed? I know it's hard to say, how much we can really judge from pre-season, not just because how much can you ever judge from pre-season, but as well, our whole back line's been missing.
Yeah.
We've had no Romero, no Van de Ven, no Dogging, players like Bentancur as well. Matthias Tell's running in behind Dragoshin. He's wrong side, but Dragoshin steps in, gets a touch on the ball. He's holding his face here. Referee says play on, but Spurs have won it back. Good turn.
Who's that?
Is that Madders? No, it's not Madders. It's Porro. It was Porro. Here's Basuma.
Having Basuma, how is that not a foul?
Here's Porro.
Having Basuma is just night and day, with our build-up there. You see that in the last game, we would have got pressed off the park there. Do you understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I know that was Porro that did that quick turn, but also just having the confidence of Basuma around.
Spence to Maddison. Nice. He turns beautifully, and he's going to win a free kick here. Yeah, he does. Pre-season so far. Do you feel like it's we're showing that we're really developing as a team, or what have you learned so far? Would you say from pre-season?
I've got to be honest, and this probably isn't the answer you're looking for, but I think there's almost nothing we can take from it because we haven't had any of our defence. We haven't had any of our defence. So,
wait a minute, Porro, brilliant to the back post. Sonny's in.
No, Sonny!
Touch. He should have taken that.
Sonny,
first time.
you've got
confidence on your left foot, man. Just go for it.
You've got to smash it. Basuma, look.
Oh, brilliant from Basuma. Striding past 1, 2, 3. He's into the box.
Oh!
Kim Min-jae's just about cuts out. That is brilliant from Basuma. Tottenham are really striking their stuff early here.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You can't really take too much because of our defence. I guess the main thing is maybe the younger players and people like Bergvall, Archie Gray.
Yes, that's what. Sorry. So yeah. Learned a lot about individual players. For example, the surprises for me this pre-season are Bergvall, Gray, Spence, Kulu, I'd say, are the main ones. Yeah,
Decky's been a real surprise. And in terms of he's thrived, obviously we're clearly, that looks like at the moment, looking at him as a either playing centre mid or in the false nine at the moment. That's clearly he's going to be his role, I think, now. Because I don't think he's played on the right at all yet in pre-season, has he? Not that I can remember.
Decky, I think
maybe against QPR.
He might have had a couple of minutes there in the last. I think it might have been this game against.
But this is a question I held to Ben. In a weird way, Decky's versatility is his biggest strength, but it also might be in terms of getting him in the team. Could it be his biggest weakness as well? Because I think he'll be getting a lot of starts this season because of his versatility. He can fill in so many areas. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of games he's starting. But when it comes to big games where we need our best 11, where does he fit in? Is he in our best 11? Even though he's probably, you could arguably say he's been probably our best player in pre-season. That's the thing.
I think maybe. I think there's a small chance, and don't hold me to this, but
Musiala's been taken out by Ben Davis here.
It's a yellow, isn't it?
Going to be a free kick, no yellow card. Free kick
it's
to Bayern.
Yellow.
Is it yellow?
No, it should be a yellow. I
think in a competitive game probably would have been. Oh, he's taking it quickly. And back post, and Muller's there with a header, and it's going to be wide. Dragoshin sees that out. Go on. What were you going to say about Decky?
I just think there's this slight chance. That he takes Maddison's spot this season.
You reckon? In the 10?
Slight chance. He's been our most creative player in pre-season for sure. He's stronger than Maddison, so you can knock it up to him if you need it.
He doesn't get muscled off the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
He can keep it a lot better.
And Maddison just really needs to get his groove back on. I'm not saying that he's a better player than Maddison. I actually don't believe that. But I just think that there might be, especially in big games, where you want that extra strength, that extra pressing and stuff like that.
Bit more physicality.
Yeah, a bit more physicality. I feel like Kulu can really bully some sixes. Some. Not like Rodri or anything like that. But
Do you, with Solanke now coming in, and one sec, Muller's there. Spence does
done,
really
Spence.
well, and he gets it clear, but it's only fallen to.
We're getting a bit wasteful in possession now.
Kimmich over the top, and
Oh, it's
Gnabry's in on
beautiful. It's
goal.
gotta be a goal.
Gnabry's there, cuts inside.
Well
and
done,
good
Ben
play,
Davis.
Yeah, good defending by Ben Davis. What was I going to say? So with Solanke now here, Richarlison confirming that he's staying. We've been playing Decky a lot in the false nine in pre-season, but do we actually think he's going to play there at all during the season?
Probably not. Well, it depends. If Richie
he's looking pretty good there.
If
though.
Richie spends the whole season injured, like he could, let's be real. Like God knows what's going on. When was he meant to be back? Like, but anyway,
Richie,
that is beautiful from Porro.
And here's who's that? Sonny.
I think that was Ben Davis, wasn't it? No,
Here's Decky turns and he wins a free kick off Kimmich.
That was so nice from Porro there.
I guess if
Kulu's our backup striker unless we're keeping Lancashire. Company
well,
doesn't like something.
in a weird way, with Scarla not in the squad today, Valise has gone out on loan. Maybe Lancashire will be sticking around for another, to play backup. But I don't know if that's.
I don't think it's wise.
Yeah, considering Richarlison's still here, I don't. Yeah,
that was nice.
And also,
Kulu out to the left.
Decky's here on the right hand side, looking for the run of Brennan in behind. Good challenge by Maddison.
Was that Maddison?
Yeah, on Guerrero. A good sliding challenge there. The camera's really. I don't know what's going on here, but you can't see any of the numbers on the shirts because the camera's very bright. Yeah, so, and as well, I also think there are still some games where Son up front could be a useful tool as well. Just because we've got Solanke, I would still say, like, I wouldn't rule that out.
Pass it nicely now. Yeah, he's just not as clever in possession as Romero, but,
Dragoshin.
Yeah, but we can't really expect that at the moment.
Do you think it will be Romero van der Ven come next week at Leicester?
It's tough, isn't it? It depends how many minutes Romero gets today, how he looks and stuff like that. He's had a lot of football this year.
Yeah,
man.
a lot.
A lot.
He wanted to go to the Olympics as well. It's
This
good play
looks
from
like a goal
Bayern.
to me.
Matthias Tell into the box. He curls it. Oh, looking for the far post.
Tell's a really good player,
wide.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's quality.
I almost wish we got it. Remember we were going to get him?
We'll win the Kane deal.
Yeah.
There was a lot of rumours about that.
I honestly think it was him that stopped it. I think they would have let him go.
Yeah, I agree. I think they would have been prepared to
I don't like
deal.
admitting it, but I think he was probably like, do I really want to go to Spurs?
Probably.
Do you know what I mean? I've just come from Bayern Munich.
Here's Vicario. Good pass into Basuma. Does really well to turn. Gives it to Dragoshin.
Where's Porro, man? Porro needs to be closer
Dragoshin cuts
to him.
inside.
Porro
And he
needs to
just
be
about gets
closer.
it to Basuma. And Basuma goes along looking for Brennan, but it's a bit long. And Upamecano takes it away off Neuer's feet. Neuer's
If Porro carried on pressing him there, that could have been good.
His ball out wide. Here's Guerrero.
Come on, man.
Here's Kim Min-jae.
They're beating the press quite well.
Well, look, this is when you come up against top players like they've got, it's never going to be. You're going to have it like that until you got this perfect team.
Yeah.
Long ball from Neuer all the way down to Vicario. Who's dominating? Says Nazi. Probably Bayern. But Tottenham looking really good in transition. Yeah. How many got? How many people we got watching on?
That is so poor, man. Wow, that's the second time in 2 games that Vicario's played a suicide pass.
Yeah, he gave away that goal straight away in the.
Go on, Maddison!
Maddison in behind. Decky's in behind.
Go on, Decky!
He's got Brennan in the back post. He goes for Brennan. Oh, it's just behind him.
So poor. You've
Just
got to put that in
behind
front of him.
Oh, it's a lovely play from Maddis.
Yeah.
Decky with a really good run.
Madison's looking good. That's the
really
thing as well.
sponsored.
When you've got Maddison and Decky on the same field, they really link up well.
They do. They're very good at those quick interchanges, and they got clever movement. But I was having that discussion with Ben. How good Bergval's been so far in pre-season. And if he comes off the bench today, and
I'd love to see Bergval and Basuma on the pitch today together.
Have they not played together yet? Yeah, maybe not.
I don't know. They did last week.
Because Basuma came off the bench.
Yeah, Basuma came off the bench.
Here's Gnabry on the right-hand side.
I'm not going to lie. I think I would actually start Basuma and Bergvall against Leicester.
Really? Ahead of, with Madders or ahead of... Oh, Gnabry the back post over the bar.
Very lucky. We got very lucky there.
We just concede so many chances from wide areas and at that back post. We always leave that back post free.
Yeah.
The amount of times last season where you see a cross to the back post, and it's not just one player, there's like 3 players completely free.
I know.
And like, I don't understand like if that's a deliberate thing or we're just leaving our men constantly.
Go on, Basuma.
Basuma, beautiful.
Go on, Basuma.
Oh, he wins a foul. Well done, Basuma. He has started this game in really great form. Guerrero, is he going to be booked? He's going to get a talking to. But it's something that seems to also been happening.
I hope Basuma can keep this form up for the whole season. Because he looks like start of season Basuma again, doesn't he?
And you know what? He had a brilliant pre-season last year as well.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
So let's hope...
And he had a brilliant end to the season. Do you remember under Mason?
Yeah, under Mason.
And that's when I was like, oh, we've got the real Basuma here. Like,
and then
but the thing, people forget, he went abroad, he had malaria, he had all sorts going on.
Yeah, it was he had a lot of difficulties. And also, I don't think he ended the season that badly. I think people lump in that end of the season with the rest of the season, but I think he improved quite a bit near
definitely.
the end. Do you think Bergvall should have started, says Kong? Yeah, I mean, this is what I was saying. Like, on form, you could definitely argue Bergvall should be in the team come the start of the season because he's just been so good so far whenever he's been on the pitch. And even again in that Bayern game, I thought he was probably our man of the match in Korea in that Bayern game. 1 minute, ball by Porro to Deck. He looks to flick it to Spence. It's going to fall to Maddison. Now Spence, who's on the right-hand side now, tries to go on the outside. Oh, he gets the ball down the line looking for Porro, but couldn't find him, and it's going to be a throw. But the thing is, who do you leave out for Bergvall? Can we afford to play him next to Maddison?
It depends what Leicester. I don't know what Leicester's new manager does. If he's a low block team, if they're going to play low block, then I would.
Steve Cooper, who when he was Forest manager, was a low block, but he was when he was Forest manager in the Championship, he wasn't. But when he came to the Premier League, definitely got stuck in a lot of low block.
It's too easy. It's too easy.
I think it's Stanisic. Ball into the box. Dragutin can clear. Only as far as Kimmich. Now Matthias Tell now on the left-hand side.
Engage, man.
Ball into the box. And there's Gnabry again at the back. See, back post again every time.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That is a systematic problem.
It's just been a problem ever since Ange's come.
Yeah, this is one of the things that I'm really slightly worried about this season, which is that I didn't mention this when we were talking about pre-season. I haven't actually seen any improvement to any of the problems.
Oh, Dragutin's given it away, and he gives away a free kick from the build-up, and it's going to be a free kick to Bayern on the left-hand side. What in terms of the structural problems?
Yeah, defensive structure is exactly the same. Defending set pieces, the big one, seems exactly the same. Yeah, we were conceding a lot of chances from set pieces. Yeah, here we go. We've got a set piece now, haven't we? Hearts and QPR. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree, and I'm trying to think, like, is the tactic purely like we might concede a few high quality chances, but we'll just outscore the opposition, and we're just the volume of chances we're going to create. We're going to back ourselves to score like 3 or 4 a game. Is that the tactic? And if there is that an actual sustainable tactic, or have we just not got the defensive structure right under Ange? We're still working it out. I just can't figure. As long as I see, I feel like this Kimmich in there in the back post, and I knew it. And it's the back post. Yeah, how? Is it offside? No. The flag stays down. Matthias Tell has buried it. Upamecano was there at the back post. His header was brilliantly saved by Vicario. What? Actually, I think Tell was there at the back post. His header was saved by Vicario. And there's Upamecano there to put it away. It is 1-1. And I mentioned the back post, right, about 2 minutes ago. Yeah. And since then, I think we've conceded three chances at the back post. Ever since I mentioned it. Yeah. And it's just so I don't know what it is, but we can't seem to defend our back post every time. I don't know if it actually was offside, but there was Tell's header. Upamecano was there with the follow-up again from a set piece, as you mentioned as well. And you know what I see there, but what I said before as well. I said it's not one player; it's usually 2 or 3 players for the back post. We leave it free. We leave it free. There was 2 players right there, free at the back post. Yeah, and I'm thinking like, do we back ourselves to win it at the front post? Because what if they just play it over you? Like, do you know what I mean? Doing? Yeah, exactly. So like, what's the tactic? Yeah, that worries me because it makes it easy for... Look, we play brilliant football. We really do. But, like, it makes it easy for teams to score.
Yeah.
Like, they know a way to score. We get a set piece or we get crosses in the box and aim for the back post. Do you know what I mean? That's all they need to do.
A ball into the box and good play by Dragoshin. Does well. I mean, I kind of understand Ish, in general play. Like, we do give a lot of space in the wide areas. We try to compact the central area, and we try and make it difficult for people to play through centrally. But we do give a lot of space out wide, which I don't know if I agree with it, but I get it. But like, I don't get this thing with the back post. Like, every time teams are crossing it to the back post, there's 2 or 3 players free, and they've got free shots. And a lot of the time, they're being wasteful. They're not even burying them like that. Like, we couldn't see a lot more goals than we have.
They must see this. Like, they must see this, surely.
But which makes me think it can't just be like no one's picking him up every time. Like, because how can that be? Surely it's like...
I've got to say, though, Company... Bayern under Company do look brilliant, and I'm not just saying this because they're against us. I feel like...
here we go. Ball Stanisic to the back post.
Brilliant from
Vicario can clear it. Here's Upamecano on the left-hand side.
So passive. Is that Johnson?
Yeah, Brennan.
So passive, man. Engage.
To Kimmich.
That's nice from Kim. That is beautiful.
Porro picks it up. Good ball from Porro to Son.
Come on, Sonny, do something.
Sonny to Decky. He's up against Kim Min-jae. He flicks it past him. Looking for support here. Down the line.
Go on, Sonny. Go on, in the box.
He's got Madders in there. He goes to the back post. No one's there at the back post.
Oh, come on,
Too high for
guys.
Madders. And it's going to be a throw-in. No, Bayern have kept it in. Here's Gnabry now.
Bayern definitely been the better team, but I do feel like we should have had one more goal. I really do.
Yeah, we still look dangerous. I think our build-up play has been decent. I think Basuma's really shining. He has good play. Star to Basuma.
Basuma's our most important player, honestly.
And now Porro. He's got space. He's striding forward now. He's got Brennan on the outside. He's got Decky running inside. He gives it to Brennan. Here's Porro. Now Brennan. Back to Dragoshin on the halfway line. Davis goes long, looking for Son, and Son looking for the overlap for underlap for Spence, but it's going to be power play for a throw. How have we compared to last week? I think it's definitely better than last week. We and Jans Van.
And you know what that is? That's Basuma. Honestly, that's Basuma.
I think he's made a big difference. Obviously, we were conceding a lot more chances last week. Good quality chances. I mean, we're still conceding.
Yeah, I think we're still conceding quite a lot.
But not as. I don't think. I think last week.
Last week we didn't look dangerous at all.
And that was also true. Spence wins a corner. Well done.
And
he's looking.
And the thing I forgot to say: offensive set pieces, we look awful again as well.
Awful.
Set pieces all over. Defensive structure. Everything else I love about Ange, and I really hope that... Oh, I thought that was a corner.
Oh, is it not?
What?
Oh, no corner. Here is Musiala. Gets out wide to Gnabry. Spurs fans in full voice at the moment. Kimmich.
Have you thought about the...
Oh, Sarr does really well.
Yeah.
Can't get it back to Decky. Have I thought about what?
Have you thought about the possibility of Kane scoring against us today?
I haven't thought about it. It's inevitable. He'll get a penalty, won't he? He'll definitely score. He's going to get a penalty.
If he gets a penalty and rolls it out into the corner...
Imagine.
and goes like this.
Imagine just like that. Just puts out a play for a goal. He's like, I can't.
Company's screaming on the touchline. Takes off his shirt and he's got a spare shirt.
All right, corner.
Corner.
To Bayern.
I feel like it's 50-50 whether a set piece is a goal at the moment.
Honestly, we're just so bad at defending them. Swung Guerrero to the back post. Kim Min-jae to Upamecano there. Gnabry with a shot off the line by Davis. Cleared away by Brennan. And Maddison helps it away.
Come on, Sonny.
Flicks into Decky. Oh, really well played, Decky. It is
go on, Sonny!
For on goal here. If he can keep pace with Musiala. No, they've caught up with him. He did really well, Sonny, but he's all alone here. He's looking for Decky. Down the line to Decky, who goes down the line. Can he keep it in? He cuts it back for Brennan. And Kim Min-jae
Well
puts it
done.
for a corner.
Are we going to get a corner
Good
for that
breakaway.
one?
Yeah,
Jesus.
corner, I think.
Should have had a corner for the last one. Was that first signs of Son slowing up a little bit there?
People saying you've got a villain laugh.
I forgot to say,
Go on.
hello Marley, hello Jay. Oh my God, I called my brother's name. Hello Marley, hello Kylo.
Hello,
Go
Marley
to
and
sleep.
Kylo.
They're on holiday at the moment.
Oh, yeah? What time
Yeah.
is it over there?
I think an hour in front. So,
Decky did really well there to get to the byline. His Madison goes
Go
on the
on,
outside,
Maddis.
cross it to the back post. It's going to be a corner. Deflection.
and why do we have no players on the back post? Did you see that?
Never. I don't know what it is with
That's
us on
what I
the
mean
back
by
post.
offensive as well. It's just the.
I don't know.
Did you see that? Everyone's crowded at the front, or you know,
we back,
by
maybe
the
we back
penalty spot.
ourselves into overload there, but Madison's rolled it short for Decky. He's
That's a pen.
turned and Matthias Tell wins it off him, and now they're on the breakaway. Bayern. The caught on their heels there, Decky. I think Madison probably played
Come
that
on,
bit too
Dragusin, you
quickly.
should get. Well done, Spence.
Muller, can Spence get there? He
Well done,
does.
Spence.
Muller wants a foul. Referee
Shut
says
up.
no. Here's Basuma. Spence in the half space. He turns.
Oh,
early, not makes,
lovely!
It's Spence on that
Go
wide
on,
to
Sonny! Go
Sonny
on,
on the
Sonny!
left-hand side. He's 1-on-1. He crossed to the left foot. Madison was
Oh,
at the
just
front
one
post.
touch.
Couldn't get there.
Spence, man.
Did really well there, Spence.
He is the best Udoji replacement on the left. I'm telling you now.
You know what? I didn't like him that much last
I
week on
did.
the left.
It was the lack of Basuma that made him look shaky.
You think so? I
Yes.
thought on the ball he looked uncomfortable, but he's looking a lot better today. A lot better. Here's Upamecano to Neuer. Goes out wide to Guerrero. Now Upamecano.
Just laughing to myself that Levy factored in that we get full ticket receipts from all of
Oh,
this.
of course he did. 100%.
How Levy is that?
The most Levy thing ever.
It is, isn't it?
No wonder the people. I saw people selling tickets for today for £150. Madness.
For a friendly, for
Yeah, I
God's
know.
sakes.
Is it? I wonder if it's a full house today.
Looks it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks pretty packed. Levy must be loving that. Gets all the gate receipts. So I wonder if there's no Bayern fans there then. I wonder if it's only Tottenham then. Dragoshin's it's given away. Here's Musiala to Gnabry.
No!
He's in the penalty area. Gnabry cuts inside. Spence, has he fouled him? No. Referee says no foul. Here's Sonny down the line to Madison. And company is furious. It's a foul on Madison here on Pavlovic. Taken quickly. Here's Decky. Can he go for a goal? He does!
Oh!
Goes across the face to goal, and it's a whisker wide.
Corner, come on.
Was that a penalty for a foul on Gnabry? Spence got back there.
What are they upset about?
They want a corner. They saying Neuer saved it.
He did. It looks like it touched him. From there, anyway.
Good breakaway. Nice quick free kick. But Dragoshin playing on the back was definitely put us in trouble again. Here's Guerrero on the left-hand side. Down the line to Tell. He's in space on the left-hand side. Porro's getting over. Tell now. Musiala in the box on the underlap. Crosses it to the back post and is
Back
over Gnabry's head.
post.
He's free. He's just
Back
free.
post.
If you can find him, he's completely free. Just don't get it.
It is making me a bit scared for the season, to be honest. The fact that we're seeing the
I want to
exact
ask
same
Ange,
things.
what's going like?
Yeah.
Is this part of the plan? You just leave the back post free and just, in terms of the setup, that's just what it's going to be, and we'll just have to outscore everyone. I don't know. I don't get it. Stanisic to Kimmich. Kim Min-jae. Upamecano. It's good football from Bayern. Musiala, although pickpocketed by Davis. And Brennan Johnson now to Porro. Porro with a lovely ball over the top to Johnson.
Oh, it's
Back in the
beautiful.
go Porro, but Porro tries a nutmeg and doesn't come off for him. Here's
One too many.
Musiala.
He didn't need to either. There.
Yeah.
He'd already turned him.
Oh, Davis loses out to Muller. Now Gnabry. Gnabry out wide to Matthias Tell.
Is this partly because we haven't got our first choice defenders on the pitch as
Maybe, but it did happen when our first choice defenders were there. I remember it happening on a number of occasions. Here's Kimmich. Oh, Decky's closing down. Upamecano's going away to Son. Son's got space here. He's got Maddison in support. He goes for a long ranger, and Neuer's off his line. Neuer comfortably gets it.
Oh,
went for a
that would have been beautiful. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because he could have turned to Harry Kane like that.
We've seen Kane do that a number of times.
Only once, isn't it?
Well, we've seen it for Bayern. He's done it.
Oh, yeah.
We've got...
Oh, you see that?
Neuer.
He fell over. If we were proper pressing... It's too easy for Musiala there, man.
Oh, Spence has lost out to Gnabry. Gnabry's on the right side.
No.
And a good ball to Muller.
Well
Dragon
done.
does really well intercepting. See, stuff like that, Dragusin really excels. Those kind of like in the box defensive actions. For Romania, he was just so good in the Euros. Those kind of things.
I think he's a great. Great is a bit much. He's a very good defender.
I think in terms of like penalty box defending, he might be our best defender.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, because I think Romero and Van de Ven lack a bit sometimes.
I don't know. Romero's got the best duel success, so
no, but I don't. Yeah, but I don't think that. I think yes, a large portion.
He's got like the best duel success in the Prem. You know that?
But I think a lot of that will be when he's battling outside the box and he's getting in ahead of people. You know what I mean? I don't think a lot of it will be when there's crosses in the box and he's got to do a lot of heading away and clearances and stuff like that. Which I'm not saying he's bad at. I just think Dragusin's actually a bit better.
Yeah, he is. He is definitely.
Ball in the box. There's a white header. One. I think it's going to be a corner again.
Oh, he's hit his head. Is that Madison?
Madison's down. Muller says he's okay. We got 2,300 people watching on YouTube at the moment. Big up to everyone.
Come on, hit the likes, guys.
I can't tell how many people.
How many likes have we got?
We have 261 likes. Come on.
That's nowhere near enough, guys.
Let's get that
Come
to
on.
1,000. Look, there's a
like for the villain laugh.
Come on. if we get to 1,000 likes, Josh will do another laugh. Come on. Come on, guys. Let's get another 800 of you. 800 out of 2,300 of you to like the stream. Get it to 1,000 likes. It really does help support the stream. I'd really, really appreciate. It will only take 2 seconds. Absolutely free to do. Really appreciate if you just scroll down, smash that like button while there's a break in play, and it does really help support the stream.
Oh no,
Madison's still down
serious,
here.
You know.
Was it a clash of heads or was it just
I
the
didn't
ball
see.
hit? I missed it. I was.
They won't take any risks with him. They'll tell him to get off.
You reckon? Well, we got Bergvall there. Porro seems to be smiling. Is it concussion? Got 500 likes, guys. Come on, another 500 guys. What do you reckon about Divine? Ange was talking about in his press conference. He said he's had a great pre-season, but I'm only going to keep him around if I really feel like I can give him serious minutes. And I don't want to stagnate his development. That indicates he's going to go on loan probably. But he did say
he's noticed him.
He's been brilliant. Yeah, he's noticed him. Like he's been really great in pre-season, and he said he feels like he's really made that step up now after playing. Being out on loan last season, it's really helped his development. He feels.
I'd love to give him a Prem loan if someone would play him, but I don't think he's known enough as a youngster. He's the least known youngster of our crop. Like everyone knows Mikey Moore, and Bergvall and Gray and stuff.
But part of me feels like 1 minute crossing the box, Kimmich headed on, but the near post by Kim Min-jae, and it's going to be a goal kick. Part of me feels like it's. I mean, I don't mean to say this crassly, but like kind of that flavour of the month stuff because like Divine was very big talk when we signed him, and then he scored that goal against Marine, didn't he? When he was 16, and there was a lot of talk about Divine. Everyone was going mad. Oh, he's going to be the next big thing. Tottenham have played themselves into trouble. Gnabry shot.
Oh, what? Spence, man.
Tottenham have played themselves into trouble yet again in this pre-season, and again it's Vicario and Spence playing themselves into trouble.
No, it was into Basuma, but Spence could have got that ball, but he was too lax. He was too lax to get the ball just then. Like he thought there was no one closing in on him. Do you understand? Just then.
And this is what happens when you got elite players pressing you. You got Vicario to Basuma's poor, gets nicked in. And then Gnabry's shot from just the edge of the box, it falls to him, and he buries it into the corner. But again, Tottenham just playing themselves.
No, I feel like that's Vicario's fault as well. Like
Vicario, there was it? No.
Vicario just played the pass blind. Do you know what I mean? He just played the pass blind. Yeah.
But Tottenham have given up their advantage now after taking the early leads, and I think probably deservedly so. Bayern have probably, you've got to say, been the better team here. Disappointing.
We've had a few half chances, but this is the difference. They've got some brilliant centre-backs on the field. We haven't got our centre-backs on the field. Like, Kim Min-jae just does not let Kulu rest. He's so good. Kim Min-jae's one of the best centre-backs in Europe for me. He really is. As in what I like. He's very similar to Romero for me. He's very, like, how can I explain it? He's that type of CB. Like, Kim Min-jae and Romero could not play together because they're both too aggressive. Do you know what I mean?
They just chase after people, you know. It's great challenge by Sarr there, but he's giving it away. But he's won it back. Can he keep possession here? He's going to win a free kick. Referee says no. He wins a throw. No, he doesn't. It's given away. Bayern have just been a bit too much to handle at the moment.
Yeah, and clinical.
And also they've been, from set pieces, they're a threat. Whenever we get a goal kick, they're a threat of winning it half the pitch. They've been beating our press as well. A lot more comfortably than we've been beating theirs.
Team, let's be real.
But we have hit them on transition a few times and looked dangerous, but it hasn't been enough.
This is what Company boys with good players, man. I was saying to everyone, Company wasn't linked to Chelsea and Spurs as a manager for being rubbish. Do you know what I mean? His football's brilliant.
Well, on this evidence, he's definitely doing something right with him.
It's a shame. I really wanted to see like Romero start, and like a team that would be starting next week, to see what we could do against Bayern.
I do think our team next week is going to be very similar to this. Maybe barring Romero, Van de Ven, and Udogie.
Offside.
Tails in the box. It takes it down.
Offside,
it's offside. Offside flag.
Yeah, I thought so.
Tottenham have it. All right, up to 600 likes. Come on, 400 of you have to like the stream. Come on, guys. Let's get it to 1,000 likes. Here's Porro to Basuma, who's lost out to Musiala.
Yeah, because they've sussed him. They've sussed him like he's not got any options. He needs quick options, Basuma, like around him. Do you know what I mean?
Close to him. There's Solanke next to Richarlison there.
It's interesting.
Those are going to be two players battling out next for the following season. Kim Min-jae plays it back to Neuer.
I don't know why. I always felt like Solanke played for Everton for a little bit, but he didn't. I get mixed up with him and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, obviously.
Oh, it's a good play. Here's Matthias Tell, and Gnabry's free in the middle if you can find him. He's got Muller in there. He goes for it, and it's a poor ball. Vicario can pick it up. Vicario's
not happy with what he's seeing.
No, they're finding it way too easy to get in on us, but I mean that's just always been the case, to be honest, ever since Ange took over.
If we do not have complete control of the game,
then we're
struggle.
Joshua Bonner with a super chat. He says Madders and Sarr can sometimes ball watch. When Porro and Johnson are both wide, we need them inside to pass to. Noticed it last season, still the same. Well, maybe that's something to watch out for. They need to be much more on it.
That's actually a really, really good super chat from Josh there. Not saying that,
and you can't be ball watching if you're in midfield. And it's such a crucial position.
But what he's kind of saying there, I think, anyway, is that when the fullbacks invert, they have to
be on it, moving around,
getting
the blind side of the defender, all that stuff. Proper teams have proper keepers. Vicario is simply ain't good enough, says Coys. And Vicario, Josh Watson says, Vicario is anything but secure, makes too many mistakes. One thing I would say about Vicario is I think he's a good keeper, really good keeper. I think he showed that last season. Expert shot stopper. I think his reflexes are one of the best. But if we really are, playing as we are, out of the back. One sec. Ball in behind to Tell on the
Too
left-hand
easy,
side.
man.
He's got Musiala on the underlap. Musiala's there. Nabry's completely through the back post. If he finds him, he goes for goal. And it drags it wide.
Lucky again. We're getting battered again.
Yeah, we are starting to get a bit bad. What I'll tell you about Vicario is I think maybe people like blinded about his playing out the back just because we had Lloris, who was just like a lot worse than him at playing out the back.
Yeah, he's not the greatest at
I
playing
don't think
at the back.
Vicario is particularly good at playing like.
No, I think he's good. He's good in most situations. He is. He's good in most situations.
But when you're comparing him to Raya, Alisson, Edison,
well done. That was lovely from Maddison.
Basuma in space. It's a poor ball.
Yeah, but Sarr, you could have really tried for that. If he slid for that, he would have kept it. They're not. I feel like they're just missing a yard. Maybe because it's a friendly. I don't know.
Disappointed.
Like Spence.
Just fuming there. And what I was saying about Vicario is when you compare him to Raya, Alisson, Edison, I'm talking more about. I think he's when it comes to like his ability to. And Onana as well, by the way. When it comes to his like ability to play out the back, find a man, especially when he's not under pressure and he can clip a ball out wide. I don't think he's bad.
No, he can't do that.
I don't think he's bad, but I actually think his passing technique, when I'm comparing it to the top keepers in the league, is not that great. I think
it's very similar to Alisson. I actually do. Yeah, I don't think I think they're very similar keepers, but like obviously Vicario is nowhere near as good as Alisson. Like I don't think Alisson is Edison level on the ball. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
Just no, I think Vicario is good as well. I think he's okay, but I think he's a level below the top keepers in terms of when it comes to that playing out the back system, the way they do it. You know, we did target Raya.
I feel like his passing technique, his technique of passing is still a bit like a goalkeeper passing rather than like Edison's like an outfielder when he passes. I feel like Vicario is not like that, but he's a lot better than Lloris. So I think maybe people give him a pass because of that.
So he just hurt himself doing that.
Right.
First sub I would make is Sarr for Bergvall.
Yeah, get Bergvall on the 8. All Spence.
Do you know what it is?
Oh, they're going to go in behind here. I think the Vicario does well. That's one thing I really like. Vicario is very good at sweeping.
Yeah, off the line.
Yeah, very, very alert. I like that about him a lot.
Do you remember when Lloris was like that early days?
Yeah, he was class. Oh, really great from Spence. Past Gnabry.
Go on, drive.
Kimmich, he's got space here, Spence. Goes back to Sarr, who's been caught on the ball. But luckily falls to Dragoshin.
See, there, Romero's going to make a clever pass there. We're missing Romero's press resistance and incisiveness.
Oh, Maddison.
That's Basuma. Basuma could have picked that up. He thinks there's someone behind him.
We seem a bit lax, don't we, on the ball at the moment?
Look, I'm not saying Sarr's rubbish or anything like that, because people always get it twisted when I say this, but like, I do think he's all legs at the moment and lots of effort, but not.
Tell goes on the outside of Porro, good defending, but it falls to Musiala.
Get engaged.
Musiala with a shot, saved by Vicario.
Why is it that
Guerrero's
easy?
there and away. Here's Basuma. Brennan back to Porro. He's looking for options here and he's lacking them. Come on, Basuma, move! Oh, I'm giving away. Andrew will be not happy with this, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
How can we have no options when we're on the ball? That's our whole game plan.
Yeah.
All out wide. Here's Gnabry. If you're being marked, it's your responsibility to get away from him, make space, keep moving. We never stop. That was his mantra. And yeah, at the moment, we just seem to be.
But you know what?
Lackadaisical.
I really hope Ange is actually like learning from this stuff, because that's what these games are for. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hope he's not just going, there's not enough effort. Like, no, there are actual systematic problems that you need to sort out.
Oh, Sarr does really well. Sarr. Here's Maddison. He looked for the run. Son wasn't on, but the run from Kulu is. Decky's wrong side of Upamecano. Son's there. Didn't go for it. He's still got. Oh, he's held up.
Too long.
He could have played it earlier. Didn't trust his right foot there, Decky. Could have played it earlier to Son. Here's Gnabry.
That's how many half chances in transition have we had?
Yeah, a lot, and we just don't make the most of them. Here's Kim Min-jae.
Should have been a Spurs boy, that geezer. But we wouldn't have Romero if we had him, though.
That's probably true. Neuer towards Muller, who beats Davis in the air, but it's going to fall to Spence.
What is going on? Look at our shape here.
Zoomer out wide. Good ball to Brennan. Porro on the underlap. Porro's got it. Son to the back post. Son's there.
Oh!
Kim Min-jae was a whisker away of putting it into his own net.
Yeah.
Son was so close to getting on it. It was actually, was it Stanisic who got there first? It was so close to being an own goal. Really good football from Tottenham again this time.
For me, sometimes you have to go towards the ball a bit.
Yeah, Son's waiting for it. He has to be moving towards the ball, I agree. I think he's guilty of waiting for it a bit.
He could have engaged in there, definitely. I don't know why I keep saying engage like a fighter pilot. Engage.
Corner. Maddison to take this one. To the back post, and Neuer has it. Oh, he drops it, and he claims it the second attempt. Yeah, after a really bright start to this game, definitely allowed Bayern to take control, and we've really struggled to deal with them.
Yeah.
Haven't been able to...
Brennan just doesn't do much for me. Like, when we're... Unless he's got loads of space, like...
Yeah.
And we're on it as well, like...
Unless it's
again, look how easy this is.
Oh, Dragoshin with a foul, and it's going to be a
Yellow.
yellow card here. Matthias Tell got past him. Dragoshin struggled to deal with that.
Not going to lie, that's pretty bad. But he goes in. He barely touches him there. Did you see that? He really did barely touch him. He got from this angle. He fell.
Yeah, you're right.
He bought it. He bought it. He dived
wasn't
it.
Complaining though, was he?
He did a little bit, teeny bit.
What was I saying about Brennan? I feel like Brennan's like we have to be in a direct attack, and he needs space, and he needs an option, and he needs that option in the centre that he can quickly play the ball to.
Yeah.
And then
Everything has to be perfect.
In those specific
circumstances, he's the best player in the world.
What I worry about Brennan is that player from Forest who scoring like 10 goals, great finisher. We just haven't seen that at all, that ability to finish, apart from the back. Again!
Easy. Wait.
And, I mean, if you've been watching this watch-along, and I could tell you we've conceded a goal, you could probably work out that it's from a set piece and there's a free header in the back post.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's happened yet again. Guerrero's there. Crosses it to Muller, and he's free at the back post, and he heads it home. And this is just something that, right at the beginning of this game, I've been complaining about, and we've conceded 2 goals from it now. I just don't understand the game plan here, man. I really don't understand it. Guerrero there, lifting it to the back post. And
what is going on?
There's 2 players free. Nabry's there as well. Tell's there. Muller's the one who gets his head on it. I mean, where's the marking? Decky should be marking him. He doesn't. Spence is complaining about Decky. But
also, he needs to be... He needs to be aware of where he is.
I just don't understand if, we just don't, plan a defensive plan. I don't... Which I can
that's a foul.
If we're controlling games and scoring and opening up teams for fun and scoring 3-4 a game, I can kind of tolerate it. But when we're not, and we're just easily conceding chances.
This is going to be the kind of stuff. This is going to be the kind of game that our big games are. This right now.
Good ball to Madders. He's got opportunity opening, and he goes for goal.
Oh.
Good effort is wide. Ange has got his arms crossed.
Yeah, well, Ange, I'm sorry, mate, but this is on you.
I think it has to be.
It's fully on you.
It has to be on him because this has been a constant problem for ever since the first 10 games.
And I'm telling you now, we carry on conceding these types of goals.
And the result,
you'll be gone this year if you're not careful.
Good high pressing, his Decky.
Come on.
And now Son on the edge of the area is a poor
Son, he just seems so slow. In what he's doing, he wants to shoot there, that's the problem, but
didn't seem sharp.
Yeah.
Some decent high pressing there, got some opportunity, but Well, it's half time. It is 3-1 to Bayern Munich at the break. Spurs taking the lead after 30 seconds with a fast attack and a bit of luck, you have to say, in the end, because a couple of times it fell to Kim Min-jae. Kim Min-jae tried to cut out the pass and then came off Kimmich, fell to Deki, and we scored. We're looking bright at that point. We had a few openings and we were looking really, really dangerous.
I'd say first 15-20 minutes we did look bright.
And then Bayern kind of got into the game. They took control.
It's two set pieces.
Two set pieces. Two free kicks as well. One in the back post. Matthias Tell's header, saved by Vicario, and Upamecano was able to put it home off the line. Then we had the goal where Vicario is very similar to the game in Korea, where he plays the defence into trouble.
Oh wow! So one sec. They haven't actually scored a normal goal from open play against us.
No, they have. We've
just capitulated two set pieces and a back four mistake. Playing out the back mistake.
Poor. And they've had more chances. Gnabry's had a number of chances at the back post. Tell has looked very dangerous on the left hand side as well. Not to say we haven't had a few moments that we look dangerous as well. I think Deki definitely been our brightest attacker. He's the one who's looking most likely to make something happen in the front line. I think Basuma was looking good, and then all of a sudden starting to get caught a bit in the middle. I think Maddison and Sarr being a bit hot and cold, probably a bit more cold, I would say, in this one.
Madison's looked bright in
possession.
In possession, yeah, and Sarr for me. He's starting to, because he's young, he's going to be inconsistent, but there's just sometimes there's just that brilliant Sarr that every touch is coming off he's just not that at the moment. He's able
to play the ball forward accurately between the lines.
He's played some beautiful crosses before and stuff, hasn't he? He's nothing like that at the moment. He's all workhorse and no finesse.
If we're looking at some halftime stats, Tottenham 4 shots to Bayern's 12. In fact, it says here that goalkeeper. Yeah, we haven't had a shot. We haven't had a shot on target apart from the goal. They've only had 2 shots on target. Vicario's only made 2 saves. We've had 3 corners each, but they've definitely made the more of those. Passing wise, quite interesting stats. So. We've made 161 passes. They've made 266. We've made 8 tackles. They've made 13. So they've been just a lot more front foot, a lot more aggressive with their pressing. Possession wise, 37% to Tottenham, 63% to Bayern Munich. So I think we've been kind of trying to play our game against a team with. I don't know if you can. Players. Yeah, I guess better players. I mean, this is a kind of game where we've looked to kind of take control of the game and play our way, and Bayern have really prevented that, and in fact done what we try to do to teams they're doing to us, and we're really struggling to deal with it, aren't we? I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, I agree. The one thing that worries me is, when Celtic went and dominated possession out of the Bernabeu, when the Japanese team, is it Yokohama, I think, that Ange was managing, outpossessed Pep City and stuff like that. You see all these instances, they are unknown teams where the opposition is not researching them, is not seeing these back post weaknesses, not seeing these things. When you come to Tottenham and you're a top 6 team in the Premier League, everything is getting scrutinised. Do you know what I mean? And my worry is, he doesn't seem to be doing anything about it. We had a problem with set pieces last season. We've just gone and conceded 2 set pieces again.
Where we've got not only 2 set pieces, but both set pieces. It's not like, you could say that the player who scored is being challenged by a centre back and he just wins the header. They're both free at the back post, both of them. And how many times have we been saying, every time a cross goes in, we're free at the back post every time. And yet again, today, free at the back post, and we've conceded 2 goals from it. And again, it was 2 from set pieces, but it wasn't just a set pieces help from the back post. Gnabry had a couple of opportunities where he was free at the back post and he skewed it wide and probably should have scored. These things do worry me.
They could be 4-5-0 up.
These things worry me a bit because, I'm not saying I want Ange gone, but the reality is, right, if we do have a bad start to the season, come like say October time, if we're mid-table or we're very inconsistent, I would like to sit here and say I want to persist with it, but I think there will be a lot of fans who will be saying, look at our form since November.
100%.
And look all of it, And
as they do. In 2024, we haven't.
Exactly.
We haven't.
If let's say come November time, we're inconsistent and we're middle in. We haven't got our act together, and we're still conceding goals like this. Come November, there'll definitely be a lot of fans who'll say, if you take the year from November to November, right, we're like 10th or we're 11th in the form table or something, and we haven't learned our lessons, and the people will start to question Ange a lot more. 100%.
I've got to say, what does Jedenat do? Isn't he he's meant to be the defensive set piece coach, or not set piece, but just the defensive coach in general?
I don't want to go into the season being super negative. In fact, I'm actually generally really positive about the season, and to be fair,
I was again, before these Bayern games.
But to be fair, I mean, on the counter to what we're saying,
right?
No Romero, no Van der Ven, no Udogie. We're still
But that doesn't help us with set pieces.
But it's the positioning that's worrying me.
Exactly. I'm going to use the loo quickly.
Yeah, go for it. I'm going to read some super chats while he goes. It's Way of Life Fitness says, do you think Solanke will start next week? Well, after a week of training, Ange said he wants him to contribute straight away. He was very clear on that. So I wouldn't be surprised if, we see Solanke in the maybe not from the start, but definitely in the squad next week. And maybe if he's, getting ready, looks ready in training, maybe we'll do that. Josh Bonner says, what does inverted fullbacks give us exactly? It's supposed to give us control in the centre, domination. It's supposed to give us numbers in the centre. So when we play, when we're building up from the back, we're supposed to make it difficult for the opposition. When we've got up against a low block, it should give extra space for some other players. That's the idea. But in days like today, when it's not quite working out, I can understand why people are questioning it. Perv Kumar says Sarr has been a shadow of himself in pre-season. It's hard to argue with that. I think he definitely hasn't been at his best. So definitely think he needs improvement. Papa Matsai definitely seems a bit out of sorts at the moment. Best players first half, Maddison, Kulu and the occasional Porro, says Jay Murray. Yeah, I think it's hard to disagree with that. I think Decky's definitely been a shining light up front. He's been looking dangerous and he's making good movements and he's actually getting shots off and creating things. So he's looking good. Oh, I tell you what, I've just watched that replay of that Decky shot that went across the face goal and that looked like it got a toe from Neuer. So a really good strike from Decky. I'm starting to worry a bit from Vicario, from this constantly making mistakes out the back. It's a bit of a concern, I have to say. It's something he's going to have to improve. The Lion Sam, with another super chat, big up to you. He says, I know the aim of friendlies is to learn rather than win, but as fans, we ask ourselves whether the signs are good or not. We need to show some ability to learn. We need to see progress this evening, full of lessons. The problem is, the issue I have right now, and I get it, we're playing a makeshift back line, so I'm willing to be patient with, once we get our full back line back, back in action, and see how it goes from there. But these problems we've seen when we've had our full back line. These aren't problems that are just only there when we have a makeshift team. When we have our full back line, these problems are there as well. And when Lion Sam says these games are about learning, he's absolutely right. But the issue I have is we're a year into Ange's project, which is not like, it's a fairly significant. You should be seeing improvement after a year. And the problems just seem to be the same as they were a year ago. They seem to be very, very similar. That is what our problem is. Now we're playing good football today, even today, and I think throughout pre-season. And I enjoy the football we play, and I'm willing to persist with it. I'm not sitting here saying being negative going into the season. We're playing against a very good Bayern Munich team, albeit Kompany is very new to the job. They are a good team, very good players. So it's not like this should be a doddle today. Obviously, it's always going to be a very difficult game. it's always going to be very difficult playing against a Bayern side chock-a-block of talent. But the problem I'm seeing is we should be able to compete a bit better than we are, even with the team we have out there. The problems that I'm seeing are just very similar to the problems that the long-term problems that we've had. And that's just what concerns me a bit. I do like the football that we play, and I do think we will win a lot of games playing this way. But just the worrying thing is, the super chat that I just read out was about, these pre-season games are about learning and Ange needs to learn about them, which is absolutely right. It's just the issue I have is, I mean, how many times can you learn the same lesson?
Well, and my problem is, I understand he has, I love that quote. We're wearing Tottenham shirts, we play the Tottenham way. Yeah. I love that. That gave me goosebumps, yeah. And that's fine. We are going to be front foot. Our whole philosophy is we are going to be gung-ho the whole time. That means we're going to concede goals. That's fine with me. But not having people at the back post has nothing to do with that, yeah? That has nothing to do with that.
That's just basic defending.
Yeah, that's just basic defending. It's just like what is if he turns around and explains it one day and goes, I want that player upfield so that we can whatever. Maybe I'll understand it slightly or whatever, but it's not. There are players there. They're just not marking their men, and they're not really like there. They're all clogged up at the front post. It's really weird. It's so weird. I
don't understand it. It's been a consistent problem. It really has been a consistent problem, this back post, from open play and set pieces. So it seems to be a concerted thing where we don't concentrate on the back post, like ever. And it's really strange. Whenever a player's, an opposition winger is going into space on a transition or going into space in open play, he looks up at the back post. There's constantly 2 or 3 players just free there.
Yeah.
And they're getting chances.
Yeah.
And then when it's settled from a set piece, they're crossing it to the back post every time. And again, there's 2 or 3 players free at the back post every time. And I just don't understand why this is a consistent problem. Why Ange is looking at that and not thinking it is a problem. Or why he is thinking it's a problem and can't seem to figure out how to fix it. That worries me a bit. It does worry me. Because I just feel like for all our good football we're going to play, it's always going to be undone by a simple ball to the back post.
Because there's been some brilliant football today. There always is some brilliant football.
Every game we play.
Every game there's moments. And that's why I'm not. You know how quickly I turned on Conte and Mourinho. Yeah. I will turn quickly on managers I can't see something, but I think it's going to take a long time. I think a lot of people will be, even if we carry on conceding these goals, I think a lot of people will be Ange out before I am, because I just know that if he just tweaks a few things, it'll be brilliant. Do you know what I mean?
Look, if we're winning games 3-2, personally, I'm not one to say like I want clean sheets. I want really strong. I don't mind open games and fun football and gung ho. I don't mind it as long as obviously we don't have to be winning the league, but like we need to see improvement. We need to see improvement in the team. Otherwise the problem is, if the team aren't improving and the results aren't improving, it's not that I will lose belief; it's the players will start to lose belief. And that's the problem. And once that starts to happen, and once the players start losing belief in the way we play, then it's a massive problem. Then Ange's in trouble. So we need to start seeing. I know this is only a friendly, and I know Bayern we're playing a good Bayern team, and we're playing with a makeshift backline. So obviously, I'm not going to make sweeping judgments just on this game. But the problem is, back end of last season, we did have our first choice back line, right? And it was the same problems. So this isn't just a problem that we've had with a makeshift back line. I think it's been exacerbated when it has been makeshift. But it has been problems that we've definitely seen when we had our first choice. And we saw that in that,
Werner's coming on.
Looks like Werner's coming. I'm guessing is it for Son? Or Bentancur? Looks like many changes here. Bentancur's on. Let's see what they're saying. Doggy's on. Oh, is it a completely new 11? I think our defence is definitely better, clearly, when we have our first choice backline. But we still have these issues that can always.
You know what I will say though? Bentancur, Udogie, Solanke.
Oh, Skip's coming on.
What? Why?
So Skip, Udogie, Bentancur,
Oh, God.
Werner. Is it a new 11? Because we do have 15 players on the bench, so maybe it will be a completely new 11. Well, the Gray's coming on. Archie Gray.
New 11.
I saw Decky coming out. What I thought in this friendly, to be honest, I thought he wouldn't do this
swap, yeah.
loads of changes, only because we're a week away from the season, so he would have wanted to figure out what kind of team he's playing against Leicester.
I think they'll have a behind closed doors.
You reckon what this week? Another one?
Probably, yeah. A lot of teams do have another friendly this week.
It wouldn't hurt. Mickey van der Ven. All right, so it looks like a completely new 11. Well, Vicario's there, and I think Decky's coming back out. So it looks like major changes. Oh, that's
But they're keeping the same team.
That was Johnny H.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They had a shot of him in the crowd.
Okay.
Oh, Eric Dyer is coming on. We're going to see Kane. They're going to make a lot of changes as well.
They haven't made that many Kimmich in that.
Lima, Dyer, and the keeper. Looks like. So I don't know how many changes we made. It looks like about 8 changes, maybe.
He's going to come on for like the last 15.
People are saying we've broken Solanke already because he's looking moody on the... already he's like, for fuck's sake. Oh, Kane's not on yet. All right, second half going to be getting underway in due course.
I'm really upset at the fact that, like, he's not playing our best players together throughout this whole pre-season. It feels like he's doing mix and match teams the whole time.
Yeah, maybe it feels like with Europe this season, it's a lot of games are going to be mix and match. I don't know. So who's gone off? So is that Son still there?
Son up front.
Because Decky's gone to the right.
Oh yeah.
Son's gone up front. Well, to be fair, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, because Ben.
Is that Bergvall?
Yeah.
So Bergvall, so completely new midfield 3.
Well done, Bergvall.
So it looks like
is Basuma off? Yeah,
Basuma's off.
Ah.
Son's flick given away. So it looks like Bentancur's in the 6. Skip's in the 8.
Bloody Skip! It takes him an age to turn.
Oh, lovely from Decky. Lovely flick
Go on,
past
play it
Dyer.
forward.
Into Skip.
Oh!
Now Gray's there. Back to Skip. Can he get there? Can he keep it in? He wins a corner. So I think I'm gonna have a crack at the team here. I think it's Vicario in goal, Porro, Dragushin, Van der Ven, Udogie. I think Skip, Bentancur.
Come on, pass the ball, man.
Skip. Oh no, is Gray? Is Gray at right back? Because we've got Bentancur, Bergvall, and Skip. So I think maybe Gray at right back, maybe. Gray's at right back. So I think Porro's gone off. Werner. Oh! Timo did just a mad dribbling past 2 players.
I thought that was Bergvall for a
I think it was Timo, I think.
It was.
I think Son's gone up front. Decky's on the right. Werner on the left. Yeah, there's Udogie, Van der Ven. Romero's on? Oh, Romero's on.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's
okay.
So back, I look, okay. Gray's got inverted right back. So Gray, Porro, Van der Ven, Udogie, back 4.
Right, okay.
Bentancur, Skip,
No, what's it?
Bergvall.
Skip's playing right back.
And I think he's on the 8, isn't he?
I think he's playing right back.
I think Bergvall's in the 10.
Come on, man, do something now.
I think it's a midfield 3 of Skip, Bergvall, and Bentancur.
Kulu, he's so bad on the right now. I don't know how he got so bad.
Well, maybe you're right. It's either Gray right back or Skip right back. I can't figure it out at the moment because they take up similar positions, don't they?
Oh,
closing down Son. Udogie now to Werner. Now Destiny. So only Decky, Son, and Vicario survived the first half.
Do you know what? It's really good to see Bentancur, man.
Here's Gray looking for Kulu, giving away. Oh, it's a poor challenge as well. But Decky challenging Guerrero. They're challenging and they've played out the press.
Skip. It's hard to tell because they keep inverted. I can't tell if Skip or Gray are right back. It should be Gray though.
Looks like Gray right back there.
Should be Gray, yeah.
Here's Udogie. Good to see him back after 4 months out. Werner's clipped his heels. Bergvall plays it quickly. He's Destiny on the left-hand side. He's in behind here. Can he get the pull back? Destiny, it's Decky! Oh, Guerrero gets out.
Oh, Son,
And a
get out the
tackle.
goal. Son, get out, get back into play.
Nearly
Like,
an own goal. I think Guerrero nearly got tackled into his own net and was blocked off the
Come
line.
on, Son,
Here's
man.
Werner on the left-hand side. He goes on the inside now. Into Skip, who lays off for Bergvall, who lines up a shot, and it's a daisy cutter, and it's blocked. Much more aggressive at the moment, Tottenham. Bergvall into Werner on the left-hand side. Getting tackled by Gnabry.
I love
Bergvall,
that
a
from
crunching
Bergvall.
challenge.
I love that
And,
from Bergvall.
Fouls Gnabry, and a free kick.
Bruv, that's what I mean. Bergvall offers physicality as well. You know?
He doesn't mind a challenge, does he, Bergvall?
And he's pretty strong for his age. Like, he doesn't seem to
he
get
is.
bullied. Do you know what I mean?
100%. I saw that when he came off when he was competing, and Bergvall nips in again. Good inception is Bentancur. Back to destiny.
Really nice to see Bentancur again. He's just so
Apparently,
much
I was reading a few Uruguay fans what they were saying about him. Apparently, he had a really good copper
Look,
when he was on
that's
good ball.
you see that?
Heads it in.
Basuma can't do that. He can't do the long balls. Basuma's better at
Sure, like five-a-side kind of.
yeah. But Bentancur has press resistance as well. So it's like, I think overall, honestly, Bentancur at his best is probably the better player because he's got more all-round.
I mean, yeah, I think he had his struggles in the six last year, but maybe, once he's built his fitness back up, he can do it. Here's Gray into Decky. Bentancur looking for Son, giving away, and Bergvall's foul, free kick.
I don't mind that, though. I like fouls like that.
So first look really at Gray at right back in a Tottenham show as well. He has played centre back and he's played midfield. Hasn't really played a right back yet. So
We're
Bergvall's
fouling
in
a
the
lot,
team.
ain't we?
So maybe I'm looking at this midfield at the moment, and is this an indication that Skip might be staying? Because if Gray's a right back now, maybe we see him as our backup right back potentially.
Who Skip?
No, Gray.
Gray.
And then that leaves us.
Spencer's our backup right back, though, no?
But he hasn't played there yet, has he? He's only played left back.
He has played there. He's played. He's played.
Oh,
loads of
he
times.
did play there. Yeah.
Yeah, quite a few
it's true,
times.
it's true.
He's only played
He
2
hasn't
games.
started there.
Well done.
Well done, Romero. His
Skip, don't
Decky.
muck about. Oh no, it's Decky.
His Gray
Well done.
flicks it into Romero, and now Skip. But if we do see Gray as our backup right back, that kind of leaves an extra slot in midfield. And then if Bentancur's a 6, then it could be Basuma and Bentancur 6, Skip's are 8, Bergvall, Madison 10. But I don't know how he sees it. Bergvall.
There was no what do you call it for him there? No support for
No.
Bergvall. Like he had 3 players closing in on him.
We're under 200 likes away from 1,000 likes, guys. We've got 2,300 people watching, 824 likes. So only about 180 people need to like the stream. I'd really appreciate if just 180 of you scroll down, smash the like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes. I'd really appreciate all the support for the channel. It's a set piece, though, so hold your breath.
Guys. Come on, guys.
Hold your breath. We should start Bis 6, Bentancur 8, Bergvall 10, says AK Edits. Bergvall the new Rakitic, says Yogi Bear. Here's Kimmich to the back post.
This is a really interesting set piece, this is. You see that?
Yeah, not sure what they're trying here, but it goes to the back post. There's
there he
Eric
goes.
Dyer! Oh, he was free, but it was just over his head. Nothing is
Back post again. I can't take this.
How dare you
I
leave Dyer
cannot
free at
take
the back
this.
post?
Oh,
Oh, Lima. He's in the centre.
Goal.
Lima going through the heart of our back four. And the doggy gets the interception in.
well done. He's actually. Oh, I don't like him sprinting like that after just coming back. He's literally flying.
Vic being taken off is kind of... Is Vic off? I thought he was still on. Oh, Werner's got a heavy challenge on him. No, it's still Vic there. It's a good ball by Gray, and Decky's in behind. Can he play it to Son? Son's 1-on-1 here. If he can take the touch, it's away from goal.
It's not really his fault there. It's bobbling.
It's an awkward angle.
Yeah.
Star says Austin is on. Is he? I just saw Vic. Huh?
It's
I swear I
Vicario. Vicario's
I
playing.
still saw Vic.
Vicario's playing. What are they talking about?
He said Austin's on. Here's Guerrero.
Well done. Nice from Romero.
Good play. Lovely to see Romero back in as well. Oh, and a good push as well on the striker. Oh, it's a good ball to Gnabry. Left-hand side here. The doggy's coming over. He cuts inside. Gnabry. Stanisic, I think it is.
We had that little spell where we kind of were
on top.
on top.
And now they've settled in again.
Yeah.
I felt like we did that a lot as well last year, where we started games like really quick and aggressive, and then once the opposition settled, is that Vic or Austin? That's Vic.
That's Austin.
That's
isn't
Vic. It's number one. He's got one on the shirt.
That's his one. Yeah.
Vic is definitely playing, guys.
Can't we give more minutes than Werner, please? Like,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like,
we signed him. We have to be playing.
I know we've signed him, but like we've signed him as a utility player. I'm hoping.
I think we've signed him to play. Long ball forward from Van der Ven over Sonny's head. It was actually grey there, actually.
Was it?
Yeah. Son, yes. You know what? Son's not looked sharp so far today. Son's closing down, though. The goalkeeper, here's Kim Min-jae. Lima to Dyer. Here's Decky closing him down, and Dyer turns and gives it back to the keeper. Oh, Tottenham closing him down, just pressing.
Yeah, it's just there's just a little bit more effort needed there from Bergwall.
Here's Lima.
Now they're out.
Down the line to Gnabry. Long ball forward, and Guerrero's got loads of space there. Every time. And into the middle. Oh, my word. Muller was free there if he found him. Given away. Here's Gnabry. Ball into the box. Kimmich and Gnabry into the near post and wide. Side netting. Corner. Saved by Vicario.
Austin,
apparently.
Vicario Austin.
It's a good save. Van der Ven and Romero throw themselves at it.
It was going wide anyway, it looks like.
All right. Corner. Guerrero. It's on TNT, Ryan. Oh, header. Flicked by Lima and away. Oh, by Dyer. People are doing hashtag Jedinak out.
Yeah, honestly, man. And do you know what's really getting me as well? I'm worried, and this is totally speculative here. Like, I've got nothing to back this up, but I'm worried that like they're both Aussie. Like, has he just got him in because he's his mate? And he was like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's like you need to get the best person in for the job, not. Do you know what I mean? We had a brilliant set-piece coach the year before.
Gianni
a brilliant set-piece coach that kept us fucking out of the relegation zone, probably. When you think about it, we had the most set-piece goals, didn't we?
Yeah.
We were brilliant defending as well from set-pieces. Oh, actually, I don't know about brilliant that season, but we were okay.
Here's Bentancur. Vicario.
Telling Skip that he shouldn't be here. Bentancur, you need to get on the ball, mate. This is your job. Yeah, we're having problems building up here.
Oh, good ball from Romero to Doggy, who flicks over his head into foul. Free kick. We have one player. All right, Vicario. approaching the hour mark now. Doom and gloom from Jarl. Well, I don't want to be doom and gloom, but it's just the reality is...
Yeah, I'm just being real here. I'm not saying that we're going to be rubbish this season.
No.
I'm happy with what I'm seeing in build-up and the chances we've created. I really am, but like...
Skip to a doggy, lovely. It's Van de Ven.
I love how brave we are on the ball, even against the better team. I love it. I can give you loads of positives, but I'm only worried about the negatives. I'm not worried about the positives. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, because you're going to be happy.
The positives, yeah, exactly. So the things that I'm going to mention.
Oh, it's a foul by on Dyer. No, yeah, surely foul by Dyer. Yeah, on Decky. Is Dyer playing left back? I swear he's always up against Decky.
Dyer is funny, isn't he?
Looks like he is playing left back. If Decky can't take Dyer on, there's a problem.
Yeah, he can't though.
He can't. There's a problem. That's why we need another right winger.
I think we need a left winger as well. We definitely need a right winger more than a left winger. But after today, seeing how Son's playing right now, I'm like, do you know, I wouldn't mind Eze. Do you know what I mean?
Take him. And there are Bayern fans there. Who's Vicario to Bentancur, now Skip. Flicks it into... Dyer's doing well, actually. And Dyer streams down the left-hand side. Taking on Skip, gives it out wide. As now, Romero comes over and wins the ball back.
I've missed you, Romero.
Lovely from Kuti.
I've missed you, Romero. You know how he does not muck about. He just goes straight in there. It's almost like attackers panic sometimes. They're just like, what? He's on me already. Because most defenders in that situation sit off and wait. Do you know what I mean? For you to
make a move,
give you a little, try and beat me. No, he'll
good
just...
ball from Vicario. That, and here's Gray. Wins it. No, he doesn't win a throw. Guerrero. Here's Dyer. No, so Dyer's not playing left back. Lovely from Bentancur. Good challenge. Here's Gray. Oh, look at that little pass in between the lines. The Skip couldn't quite make it. Bentancur does really well to win the ball back, though. And gets it to Decky.
Quick. Make a decision quick.
Options.
Yeah, but if he used his right foot...
He is. Get to the back post.
And we've got no one at the back post, ever. But it's like we have to play on this side. Because attacking-wise, it's the same. Have you noticed that?
We have back posts. We do the back post.
Sometimes when it's Brennan and... Yeah.
Oh, Bergvall to Decky!
Oh! Yes! Come on!
Decky has another goal! Come on! High pressing, Bergvall nips in.
That was a really nice finish on his right foot as well.
It was. Lovely play. And Spurs have a goal. After all
Solanke, Richie, eat your heart out. That's our striker right there.
Decky's on a hat-trick.
Oh, shit. He is,
Come on. Second goal for Decky.
Only one scoring for us at the moment.
Lima. Good. Well done, Bergvall, stepping in. Son flicks it back to Bergvall. And there's Decky.
Swedish Mafia link-up.
Come on. Get Decky back up front. Good finish. I mean, wrong foot's the keeper. And it's 3-2. Bergvall again having a good second half, isn't he?
Decky coming off?
No, I think he's just getting a bit of water.
He's got to play Decky. Where's he going to play him? Because he's the one that's scoring an assist in the whole pre-season. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, how many?
I wouldn't mind Basuma, Bergvall, and Decky in midfield.
No matters. Oh, Coman is coming on. Pavlovic and Gnabry off. Paulinho and Coman.
Oh. Yeah, but I'm not going to lie. Bergvall had Paulinho in his pocket the last game.
He did.
Coman is available.
He is. I actually think he would really suit us.
He's just another injury prone like probably less than Neto though. If we were really on Neto.
Lovely from Skip. Here's Decky. Oh, he just couldn't decide whether he wanted Son or Werner and put it right in the middle.
Yeah, but also I'm sorry, Son needs to be anticipating where the ball's going there. Then again, he's dragging defenders, isn't he, I suppose? Oh, is that Dyer?
That was Dyer. Why is Dyer wire from some bloody silky nester. What's going on here? Mad. He never did that for Spurs
He
once.
did it against Arsenal as well, I remember.
I swear he never did that once for Spurs. Not once did I see him do that.
He's around
that
better
specific
players, isn't
move.
he? He's around better players.
Here's Coman. Ollie skipping.
Skip,
Do you know
again.
what? He's doing well here, Skip. Good out muscling. Here's Romero.
Skip's always giving 100%, isn't he?
Good use of his body there, though. Vicario out wide to Ollie Skip. He's saying Gray tuck in. He's going long for Kulusevski. Can he outpace Dyer?
Can he outpace Dyer?
He can't. And he can't.
Oh my God.
High press again. Come on, Bentancur.
Oh!
Just couldn't get there.
He's just not quite sharp enough.
And now Guerrero's got space on the left-hand side. He's coming forward.
It's too easy there. Go on, Gray. Go on, Gray. Go on, Gray.
Gray.
I've got a feeling.
He's been cut inside here. Romero
Goal.
can't get there. Romero's, though, won the ball back and can get it clear. Only as far as Guerrero.
We've been much better second half, though, haven't we?
Definitely.
He says before they score.
João Paulinho. We haven't conceded as many chances so far in this half, that's for sure. I mean, no surprise with the back line, I guess.
Yeah.
Down the line, Vicario has it. And the flag is up. Here's Big Vic.
I feel like Romero's Vicario's safety blanket a lot of the time. And also Bissouma's safety blanket. Like when you've got that triangle there, oh, what's happened? Is that Bergvall?
Bergvall's got something on his heel.
Oh.
Looks okay, but
He's injured. I think his stud might be broken or something.
Does he need to change a boot, does he? Change his boot. Yeah, he needs to change a boot.
Kitman's scrambling at the moment. What size is he?
He's just a proper talent, isn't he, Bergvall?
It's amazing. The sole's broken, apparently.
I see.
Something.
They got. Come on, give the guy a boot. What's going on here?
He doesn't want to get off the pitch, does he?
Oh, wait, they're subbing him. No, don't sub Bergvall off. They're subbing him? No, Decky's going off.
Oh, thank God.
On a hat trick.
Yeah, it's poor, isn't it?
Well done, Decky. I'm not taking him off, are they?
Can't they bring him a boot, for God's
What's going
sakes?
on
Like,
here? Bloody got £1 billion. Just bloody get him a bloody boot.
Kulu has to be playing, man. Not gonna lie.
Look, what is it? 4 assists and 2 goals now in pre-season. He's been our best player. He's been really good.
Where do you play him?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's your front four like for
Leicester?
I'm thinking, do you actually just start him on the right?
Really, against
Because it's going to be
Brennan.
It's not really going to be a transition game, is it?
The whole problem is we don't want him on the right. I mean,
yeah,
that's the thing. I don't know. Do we put him next to Madders maybe, and in the middle? I don't know. Does he have the legs for that? Do we want him there? Maybe we just play him false 9 for now as well. Solanke settles in. I don't know.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You got Richie and Solanke. Like Solanke has to start Leicester. He has to.
If Richie's not fit, you could put Solanke on the bench and start Decky
If
false
Richie's
9.
not fit, yeah, but I think you start as you mean to go on, man.
Mikey Moore against Dyer. Here we go. All right, Bergvall's back on. Paulinho, it's a good ball. Coman,
Tottenham's
good flick. Good play. Can
easy.
Udogie get back on Coman? Kingsley Coman plays it back to, I think, is that Kimmich? His Paulinho.
Well done.
Good challenge. Bentancur. No, that was a challenge.
What?
Challenge. That was a good challenge.
Oh, shut up, Paulinho. As if he doesn't foul everyone every
literally.
5 seconds.
What? Oh, that's a good challenge.
That's a good challenge.
That's a good challenge.
He had his foot. He kicked him. Paulinho kicked him.
Sonny's not happy with it. It's a poor decision for F. We have hit 1,000 likes. Big up to everyone who's liked the stream.
Now?
Appreciate it. Who's
Bergvall.
down now? Is Bergvall down? What's happened?
Get him off. Get him off. They've just said get him off.
Is he puking?
Oh my God. He does not look good at all.
What the hell happened? Is he on something in his throat?
Yeah.
Was he choking on something? Looks like he was choking on something.
What?
I don't know what just happened.
I think they're
there.
getting him off.
Let's see here. What happened? Where is he? Oh, he just started. There, he's on the
Is he
left.
throwing up?
Looks like he's puking or something.
I can't see any.
Yeah, he's. Something wrong with his stomach.
Yeah,
That
they've
was
got to
really
get him
strange.
Off. Got to get him off.
I'm not sure what just happened there. He's getting some water. Maybe he's just getting used to the. I don't know.
He looks like he's choking, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does look like he's choking on something. It looks like he's going to be sick. He's saying he's fine.
That is so weird.
That was really strange. I'm not
going to lie. I would take him off.
Just to be careful.
Because he's going to be heavy breathing, like running around.
Is he going to be sick? He's back up. I mean, I would, like if you've done like a really hard workout or something, so you can like puke if you work out.
Yeah.
But he's only been on for 20 minutes.
Yeah, and he's an athlete.
It doesn't make sense.
He's an athlete. It wouldn't.
Yeah, it can't be that.
He needs to come off though. He needs to come off. Yeah, go on.
Divine's coming on. It looks like. Shame because he was playing so well and he got an assist.
Yeah. Can never have nice things, can we? He said, "Get him off." Yeah, he has to get off. Look at him. He's still...
Looks like he's about to... Every time he's about to puke, he does... Is there something stuck in his throat? They're saying? I don't know. Don't know what it would be. He's not eating anything, is he?
Sorry, that is so... I shouldn't laugh, but like that is so weird.
Yeah, it was a really strange...
Never seen anything like that.
Is he going to continue? He's off for now. Divine is stripped off. Here's a set piece.
Goal.
And a header... Oh, and Paulini is there, and a strike over the bar.
This has really broken up the game, hasn't it? Like,
really strange, these two, this thing. I don't think he was sick, but they haven't brought Divine on yet. Down to 10 men, I think, for now. Here's Van de Ven on the left-hand side. He's got a doggy ahead of him. He's got Werner there. He's giving it away. Bergval's back on. Here's Coman. His shot is blocked, and Van de Ven's going to keep that in.
Well done.
Yeah, Bergval's back on the pitch, so...
Someone said he swallowed his chewing gum.
He swallowed his chewing gum. Maybe.
Why the...
I mean,
why do players do that?
That seems like speculation, but it might be. I mean, that makes the most sense.
Yes. Why do players do that?
Or chew gum.
Yeah,
I don't know. Oh, Gray lost the ball, but Guerrero's lost it, and now Mikey Moore pinched it off him. Gray. Down the line to Mikey Moore. Can he take Dyer on?
Unlucky.
Dyer puts it out.
Dyer playing like bloody...
I know, he's been really good.
Emma Goat.
He's been really good, Dyer. He might have swallowed his chewing gum. I think that
makes the most sense,
That makes the most sense from what we saw.
Hope he learns not to chew chewing gum while you're playing now.
We'll have to rewind to see if he was chewing gum before, and then there's more evidence to the gum theory.
Yeah, we'll do an hour-long special.
Yeah,
Sponsored by
as you can see
Colgate
here, as he's warming up, there is definitely gum in his mouth.
But there's no gum in the second minute, I'm telling you. And then we have debates about whether
Yeah, slow-mo. Gumgate, they're going to cost out.
Gumgate.
Well, thank God he's all right, because that could have been serious.
Yeah, it could. If that's gone down his windpipe...
Yeah, that could have been very serious.
Gray, I feel like you need to switch it out.
Yeah, Gray's been a bit... has lost the ball a few times. Hasn't really been able to get under
trying,
control.
but it's almost like they're packing this side of the pitch on him.
Here's Vicario.
Bayern fans are making noise, it seems.
Here's Udogie.
Oh, he's so strong, isn't he?
Bentancur. Gray. Can he flick? Yeah, flick it into Udogie. There you go. Udogie's in space here.
Where's
He
more?
cuts inside. Go on, Werner.
Poor. You've got to play that in front of him.
Werner. His shot is blocked. You've got to play that in front of him, yeah. Also not in the air, just along the ground.
Yeah. Because there was space to do that. Do you know what I mean?
Taken short, Bergvall. Here's Werner. Van de Ven to Udogie. Van de Ven now. We can see him shoot from here, and he does, and it's over the bar this time. Scored a couple of great goals at the back end of last season, Mickey Van de Ven.
Because it's kind of like a double whammy. Number one, you don't expect a centre-back to be running at you. Number two, he's the fastest player on the pitch.
Yeah.
So it's like he can ghost and be faster than anyone that's actually picked him up.
I know what you mean, yeah. Here's Dyer. Nice pressing from Gray. Wins the throw. Company's shouting instructions now. Archie Gray.
I don't think Dyer lasts the season.
He's doing well, though.
Nice,
I tell you what, Gray's done really well here. And looks to play Mikey Moore in, but Lima does really good covering. His Skip, though.
This is not who you want there, Skip.
Looking for Gray. It's our play for a throw to Spurs. That's our throw, yeah, come on. We're on TNT, not Spurs play, Bottom.
That's weird, isn't it?
Here's
That's even more money for Levy, isn't it?
Spurs play.
No, not even Spurs play. I'm talking about the fact
that it's on TNT.
TNT. It's a televised game. He's literally
raking this in.
This is probably paid for his old Bahamas trip.
Buying aren't seeing a penny.
Stuff. That was out.
That looked out, yeah.
Way
Dyer's on it. Bergvall's pressing. Oh, nearly catches Lima off guard. Couldn't find him. And Romero steals in. Oh,
unlucky.
Now they're opening us up here. Coman's in if they can find him. They didn't find him.
Fault.
Here's Coman. Werner's coming back and he fouls him and it's going to be a free kick.
Better off not fouling him with the way that we concede free kicks.
Honestly. All right, free kick.
Wonder if they're going to do the injury time or not. Or if they're just going to, because it's a friendly.
He didn't. This is not a real quote from Akanji, surely.
What did he say?
The last time we played them here, we were drunk. No, sure, that can't be real.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That would make sense. They just won the league, haven't they?
Yeah.
That would make sense. I remember when Chelsea under Conte just won the league and they played Arsenal in the cup final. They were so clearly off the back of a weak bender. It was so obvious. They were all really struggling just to like get to half time. Here's Kimmich. Oh, he goes for goal! Oh, my words. Decent effort. And
Amazing
just
dive.
nearly catching Vicario off guard. So there's some more subs coming.
Another little thing you'll notice about Vicario, yeah, when he dives, he dives
off the post.
He dives to cover the goal rather than to meet the ball, which means that like he doesn't.
Oh, Dyer getting booked here, is he?
Which means he doesn't give away as many corners.
Dyer getting booked here for a foul on Mikey Moore.
Come on, Dyer. He's only 17. It's his birthday today. No, tomorrow, isn't it?
Who, Dyer?
No,
Mikey Moore tomorrow.
He's going to sign his contract.
Sunday, yeah.
So how was the time wasted?
I don't know. The commentator said he fouled more, but maybe why would you time waste in a friendly? Here's Skip.
Come on, Skip.
Can he turn? Oh, he's been tackled by Paulinho, but gets it to Bentancur. Good
Well
flick
done.
there. Romero, Bergvall couldn't flick it. Oh, there's a foul there by Paulinho, surely.
What?
Bergvall lost it. Lima's shot into the arms of Vicario.
Mate.
I thought he was fouled there.
This ref's being funny.
Here's Udogie to Werner. Nice one too. Udogie, can he get past Coman? He can't.
How's that not a foul?
He says Coman got the ball there. Now Bergvall.
You can have fouls off the ball, you know.
Romero's got it. No foul there. It's getting a bit feisty, this one.
How tall is Mikey Moore? He looks taller than I thought he was.
Here's Archie Gray. Bentancur says play it back. He plays it forward to Son. Gray. Back to Son. Nice one too. Gray keeps it and looks for Skip. Couldn't quite find him, but wins a throw.
Gain in territory.
Oh, taken quickly, and here's Archie Gray, and can't get there ahead of the defender. It's going to be a throw. Gray's definitely improving as the half's gone on. Looking a lot more confident. I like how he always looks forward and looks for opportunities to, dribble past someone. He wins a corner. He skipped, does he? It's a throw. Another sub coming on for Bayern. Here's Archie Gray, the throw. Bentancur takes it on his chest, flicks it into Mikey Moore, who's offside.
Really bitty this past 20
and
minutes.
He is. Here's the moment everyone's been waiting for.
Get him off.
Harry Kane is.
I hope everyone just goes
for the last 10 minutes. He's getting a great reception. He's getting a very good reception. A standing ovation for Harry Kane. Welcome back, Harry. Why does he have to play in red? I hate that he's in red.
Yeah.
Makes me sick.
Look at him.
And here's Lancashire. So Lancashire and Gray and Kane coming on together.
Past Tottenham future.
Exactly. Passing the baton on. Kane has just passed his golden boot over to Lancashire. He said, here you go. They're chanting Yido to Harry Kane.
Are they? Yours must be loud. I couldn't hear it. Oh, it's just written in the stars he scores, isn't it?
And Son is going off. And Will Lancashire is entering the fray.
The slow-mo of them two.
Of course. Nice shot. Lima. Nice inception from Bentancur. And now Archie Gray. Here's Skip. Looking for the running behind. Oh, nearly finds Lancashire running in behind, but good interception by Dyer. Bergvall nips in, and it's going to be a free kick to Bayern.
Man. He does not look happy, Ange.
He'll be disappointed with...
You don't want his shirt, mate. Did you see that? The little boy in the Tottenham kit saying, Kane, can I have your shirt? You don't want his red shirt.
No, you don't want the Bayern shirt. Ugh. Oh, Skip with the foul there. Play on, referee. Yeah, Lima. His Coman's on the left-hand side. Can Gray get there in time? He can't, but he makes the challenge. Well done, Archie. And he outmuscles. Well, but he loses out to Coman in the end. Skip there, making the challenge. It's going to... No, doesn't see out for a corner. He wins the goal kick. Well done, Ollie. Skip's been pretty good, I have to say.
Yeah, he has.
Here's Romero to Archie Gray. Looking down the line for Moore. Lovely flick by Moore. Bergvall slipped. Moore loses it to Dyer. Yeah. Going to take under control.
Well done, Bergvall.
Oh, well done, Bergvall. Come on, can he find Werner? Oh, he looked for Lancashire.
Nice from Lancashire.
Bentancur and Destiny.
Go on, Destiny.
Fires forward. Crossing is blocked. And Harry Kane's there to clear and prevent the corner. And Stanisic is down for Bayern.
Oh my God, the amount of downtime.
Yeah. I probably won't, because it's a friendly, they probably won't add it on at the end. Seeing a lot of praise for Bentancur on my timeline. What do you reckon about his second half performance?
About Bentancur? Yeah, I think...
In the six?
Yeah, I honestly think people might not want to hear this, but he could be the answer. I also would love to see him and Basuma playing together, man. I just think it will make us so much more stable defensively, and then passing to them beating the press together as well in big games. I think could be brilliant. You do lose some legs, though, don't you? You know, like...
You lose some incisiveness as well, don't you? But we're going forward.
What, with Sarr?
With Ben... Oh, you were saying taking Sarr out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah.
I think if Bentancur is fully recovered, as in, like, injury-wise, then he can probably play that Sarr role. Not quite the amount of legs, but he used to press amazingly.
Yeah,
didn't he?
under
Like,
Conte. He had loads of legs under Conte. He
was
a double
the guy.
pivot,
Yeah,
and he was amazing, him and Højbjerg together. Lovely 1-2 between Bentancur and Gray. But Gray
man.
is playing himself into trouble. Coman through to Kane.
No!
Harry Kane! Oh! You know what? There was a pass on because I haven't taken the shot. I want to score here. 100%. He's going to make it. He's not passing today.
I'm not going to lie. The way he turned us there, man.
Kane ain't passing today. Oh, so close. Just over the bar from Harry.
Don't let him score.
Here's Vicario. He's being pressed. He gives it to Romero. He's looking for options. He gives it to Gray out wide. He can't keep it in, Mikey Moore. Oh, he can keep... No, he can't keep it in.
Why is there no option there for him?
Yeah, where's Gray? All right, he's... He's 48. As now. There he is. Tries to flick. Can Harry Kane on the edge of the box. Been tackled that time. Now Paulinia to Lima. It's a good ball. But Bergvall comes in and wins the ball back impressively. Looking for an option.
Help him out, someone.
Seems to have fully recovered now, Bergvall. It's good. Paulinia.
How that was a Bayern throw, I have no idea.
Was that a foul by Destiny? Referee says no, just outmuscles him, and it is Destiny striving forward now. But his pass to skip is overcooked, and Bayern have it.
Not going to lie, Spencer's a better passer.
No, come on, you think so?
He is. You know she's much better defensively.
Came flying in there, Romero, and he missed it, and the ball across the face is cleared away from Van der Ven. Here is Coman. Flicks it, and Romero can come away with it, and it's offside anyway. So free kick.
Come on, last minute winner for more, please.
I'll take that.
Oh, well, can't.
Oh,
actually, not winner. Yeah, equaliser.
I feel like a winner.
Actually, winner, please. Yeah.
We need a nice Kane own goal.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Imagine we get a penalty and Kane just puts it away.
Who would step up if we got a pen right now?
Who would step up? Good question. Probably, maybe Lancashire. Werner? Werner used to take for Leipzig. Here he is, Timo Werner. Oh, for Lancashire. In the box. Can he turn? Can't quite manoeuvre a shot.
Hit it first time.
And it's played back Werner to Bentancur. Now Romero. Romero to skip. Oh, tried to flick it into Lancashire. But Spurs win it back. Bentancur. More. 1-2. Bentancur. Mikey on the right hand side. Crosses it in. Oh! The keeper gets there. It's a decent ball.
Not enough pace on it.
Getting there across the keeper.
Well, the ball was to Lancashire.
And another player down now. Kim Min-jae now down for Bayern. Oh, Sonny, what's he saying?
Just take him off. If you're feeling a twinge, you don't want to risk him.
Do you reckon Kane and Lancashire know each other? Like, was he there? Do you reckon Lancashire was playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have.
Yeah. They must talk to the lower age groups all the time.
Bergvall nearly dying immediately after announcing himself as the key to our future is proper Tottenham heritage. It's from Billy T on Twitter.
He's one of my favourites, Billy. Because not only is it just like Spurs shitposts, but he loves films as well. So I always look at what he said about the newest films.
All right. Into the last couple of minutes. There should be a healthy amount of stoppage time, but I don't know if they'll do it because in friendlies they usually just put 1 minute and they just say, let's get this over with.
Yeah.
But there should be like 3 or 4 at least.
There was 6 in one of these friendlies, 6 minutes, so maybe they'll do it properly.
Maybe. Here's Bergvall. Sorry, yeah, Bergvall flicking over the head of the defender, but couldn't quite get the return. Paulinho now. Here's Lima.
Look at our front line, though.
Dyer. Dyer's back in the right side of centre-back now. Come on, can we get an equaliser? Let's not lose 2 games in a row to Bayern. Come on. Anzu to the left-hand side. Oh, he slipped over, and Mikey Moore.
That's a foul.
Can he come away with it? It's going to be Archie Gray to Romero. They're starting to press a bit high now. Bayern. Vicario. Romero. Vicario to Bentancur. Romero. Vanners says, is Solomon gone? Well, Solomon's on the bench and yet again not getting any minutes, so that would suggest to me he's not really in the plans.
Is that Skip? No.
That was Lancashire dropping deep. Vicario. Nice ball that. Lancashire can turn. Out wide to Werner, who wins a throw. No, he doesn't. Doesn't win a throw.
They never give us the throws.
Never.
I don't know what's going on. But that actually did look like there, to be fair.
Here's Dyer. Oh, nutmeg on Werner. We are going to have 4 added minutes. Ball to the back post to Coman. Good ball into the underlap. Coman. Lima. Going to play it back.
Such a shame because we really had a hold of the game.
Oh, Bergvall with the challenge. Can Lancashire get there? Oh, it's a good challenge by Dyer on Lancashire. Lima.
Bentancur looks
Is Harry Kane.
passive at the
Chips it. Chips it out wide.
Has Davis played in any of these games?
Alfonso
Davis.
No, I don't think so.
He must be on his way
He was
out.
at the Copper. Got to the semis in the Copper.
Did he?
Yeah, for Canada.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Romero, good challenge. And Bergvall comes away with it. Here's Archie Gray linking up with him. Oh, lovely by Gray. Couldn't get it to Moore, though.
He's just missing that last bit a lot of the time, isn't it?
Does a really good initial.
Yeah, and then just, like, even that first...
Oh, Kane with a nutmeg on Bentancur. And has a goal! Harry Kane over the bar. From about 30 yards out there. Yeah, he has got impressive footwork, doesn't he, Archie Gray? But... Here's Romero. To Skip. Trying to hold off Paulinho, but he loses out.
Skip against Paulinho. That's a big mismatch.
Here's Coman on the left-hand side. Cuts it back. Good tackle by Bentancur. And now Moore turns. Lovely play by Mikey Moore. Can he draw it down the right-hand side?
Watch.
He's got space here. Can he give it to Lancashire? Look for Lancashire. Good idea. But cut out by Dyer. It's going to fall back to Moore, though. Here's Mikey Moore. Oh, he tries to take on Paulinho. He's
still got the ball.
Still got it. But didn't come away with it. A bit too much to do. Lancashire with a heavy challenge on Paulinho there. And leaves him in a heap. Super chat from Scorpion Fans for Life says Lolo over Basuma IMO. Lucas excites me. Romero class. Look,
I want both of them.
What's going on here? So there's a bit of fisty. Oh, Mikey Moore's going head to head with Coman there. Romero's now getting involved. Bentancur's having to push people away. It's all blowing over in this friendly. It has been a bit of a fight. There's been a bit of an undercurrent in this friendly for sure. And I think Lancashire's getting a yellow here.
Yeah, that was poor from Lancashire.
It was extremely late. Yeah, no, Coman's getting the yellow. Coman's getting the yellow.
This ref's having
and Lancashire.
Okay. I was about to say, this ref is just funny, isn't he? I know it's a friendly, so I don't really care that much. But if this was a real game,
Yeah,
I would be going nuts.
All right, into the final minute nearly of this game. Second half was so good, says Kamal. How long is extra time? We got 1 more minute of added on time. Romero wins the header. Mikey Moore keeps it alive. He wins. It's going to be a free kick.
Come on, last minute
lump it forward.
equaliser.
Come on. Let's go with a bit of action. .40 seconds to go. Romero has it. Come on, give him an option, someone.
He's got options.
Nothing.
He's
30
just,
seconds to go. Time's ticking away.
Romero does not like to
Beautiful.
pass the ball unless he's being pressed. That's the problem. And it's like,
Here's
it's a set
Timo.
piece.
Go on the outside, Timo. He gets the ball into the box. And
It's got to hit that a bit harder.
Yeah. I think that'll be the last action of the game.
Needed to full power that across goal so that the keeper couldn't come. Do you know what I mean?
Or pressing. Can Bergvall nick it? One last opportunity, maybe. Bentancur puts out for a throw. 4 minutes are up here, so the referee's discretion. And we are at full time. It's finished. Tottenham 2, Bayern 3 in this friendly. Much better second half from Tottenham in this one. Obviously, we're 3-1 down at half-time after some really poor goals conceded, despite taking the lead after 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Which was a really good opening exchange from Tottenham. But Bayern took control, exploited some really weak defensive structure from Tottenham, set pieces, really poor again. Everyone's giving Harry Kane a high five here at the end of the game. You see Mikey Moore going over to him. Some nice shots here. There's Will Lancashire having a bit of a conversation with Harry Kane. Little shots of Romero with Kane as well before. But yeah, let's get into the instant match reaction, I guess, after this game. What is going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. It's finished. Tottenham 2, Bayern 3 in our last pre-season game before the start of the season. They're getting a trophy ready here. I'm just watching the pre-season. Oh, God. Harry Kane is going to be lifting a trophy. I forgot there was a trophy up for grabs in this one. But get ready for some heavy memes. But look, we've been beaten 3-2 in our final pre-season game. We did take the lead after 30 seconds. A bit of luck from a fast direct attack. Brennan Johnson putting the ball across the face of goal. A couple of ricochets and Decky giving us the lead. But it wasn't too long for Bayern took control. Ball to the back post from a set piece, allowing Matthias Tell to get the header, and good save by Vicario, and Upamecano gave Bayern the equaliser. Some poor playing out from the back again from Vicario, putting Basuma in trouble, allowing Gnabry to steal in and hit it from the edge of the box and make it 2-1 to Bayern. And another poor defending from a set piece, allowing Thomas Müller to make it 3-1 at half time. And at that point, Bayern were well in control, definitely creating the better chances, and 3-1 did not flatter them at half time. But second half made a bundle of changes. First time we saw Romero, Van de Ven, Udogie and Bentancur in this pre-season, and definitely resulted in some improved performances, especially defensively. The chances dried up for Bayern. We got back in the game through some really good high pressing from Bergvall. He linked up with Son and then played it through to Decky, who got his second of the day. And then it was looking good for Tottenham, but there was an incident with Bergvall off the ball where he looked like he might be choking on something, potentially a piece of gum, we're not 100% sure. And that kind of took the sting out of the game a bit, I felt, at that moment. Tottenham were very much on top and looking bright, but that moment, coupled with a few more changes, the game kind of petered out after that moment, albeit we did still look kind of comfortable defensively. We weren't conceding too many chances. But we end pre-season with our second consecutive defeat to Bayern Munich. And Josh, what do you make out of the game? What would you learn from this game, do you think?
I think it's, to be honest, I don't think there's too much new that we can take. It would have been really nice to see our first choice back four start this game, to get minutes in their legs, and also to see how our first team actually plays. Do you know what I mean? Because it feels like we just haven't got that chance in pre-season. So I don't feel like there's too much new to take. I don't want to be too negative. I'll go into the positives first, which is we do look good from open play. When we get it right, it does look like we can beat the press of a European quality team. Do you know what I mean? Bayern. I think Bayern are going to be brilliant this season. By the way, I think under Company they've been starving for a manager like him that plays attacking football. But anyway, so I think that we will look back on this and think like, look how easily we played out at times against Bayern. It's going to set us up well for the season. But then, I still feel like we're slightly blunt up top. We're getting a lot of luck. Son doesn't quite look himself yet. Kulu is our only goal threat, it seems.
Yeah, he got 2 today. He's had 4 assists during pre-season and another really strong showing. Probably our best player today, I think. Yeah. Especially in the front line. And
he's been our best player this whole pre-season as well.
And I guess the big talking point for him is he's been so good against Leicester next week, with Solanke now here. Where does he start? He played the second half on the right. He played the first half up front. Got a goal on each half.
Yeah.
So where do you reckon? I mean, he has to play, doesn't he, surely next week? So the question is, where is it? It's a difficult one. Does he play up front?
Might have to start him over Maddison. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts him over Maddison. Yeah, I actually, because there's nowhere else to put him, is there, apart from Brennan on the right?
Unless he, could he play next to Maddison in the 8? Is that too open? I mean, we do like it to play open, but yeah, does he? We've moved away from playing Brennan, him on the right. Yeah. In pre-season, he hasn't played.
And he
too
doesn't
much
look good on the right either.
No,
he played a bit of the right today, and that's where he started to not look as good.
So that's got to be a big question mark for Ange. Where does he play Decky? Because he's been our best player in pre-season. He's literally been getting goal contributions in every single game. He's looking bright, sharp, creative, looking really good in the false 9 as well. Got 2 goals today. So off the back of that, he's pretty much made it impossible to ignore him. So Ange has got to decide where he's going to play him next week. Another big talking point from today is Bentancur came off the bench in the second half, played the number 6 position. A lot of talk as well, where, do we need another number 6? That was what everyone was saying at the back end of last season. A lot of people were really impressed with what Bentancur showed in that second half, in that number 6 position. Yeah. So, Bissouma's been quite good in pre-season, but based off that 45 minutes, do you just chuck Bentancur straight in there on a Monday night? I would play Bissouma and Bentancur. I would play Bentancur as the 6, Bissouma as the 8, because he's been making those runs. He's been making those dribbly runs into the box, hasn't he? And I feel like Bentancur has a better range of passing, which we need from our 6. And if you're trying to build up, Bissouma can still come back and help the way that he does. He doesn't need to be the 6 to be the main build-up person. So yeah, that's what I would say. But I do think the key problems are still there, unfortunately, which is it doesn't look like we've changed our defensive shape at all. It doesn't look like we're only inverting one fullback, to keep 3 at the back, maybe in possession or whatever, out of possession. Sorry, we're still keeping 2 at the back, and our set pieces in both ends, especially defensive, or not even just set pieces. Open play back post and set pieces back post is just schoolboy. And I feel like if we do not change that, I'm sorry to say this, I know I'm always dooming, but if Ange does not change that within the next 10 games, he's going to be in a very, very dangerous position. I actually do think that. Especially if it's costing us results. Yeah, because I think it will cost us results. Probably, unless Solanke hits the ground running and we start, scoring a lot more goals than we are. We create more chances. Look, we've got the creative talent to create lots of chances. We're now adding Solanke to the front line. There should be firepower there, hopefully, but we're just setting us up for a lot of discomfort when, we might be taking a lead a lot of games and then continue like today, and then it's going to continually come back to bite us when it's so easy to create those chances at the back post. And it's something that has continually been a problem, especially since Ange's taken over. It's continually been a problem where teams are finding it way too easy to find space at the back post. It's not even one player. On many occasions, it's two or three players who are free at the back post. If one player doesn't get it, there's two waiting there to make most of those opportunities. And that's a big problem for Ange, which he has to sort. And the worrying thing for me is it's been a problem for so long. How has he not addressed it? And how is it not being looked after? I guess the counterpoint would be, especially in today, where we did concede those goals, there wasn't Romero, Van de Ven and Udogie on the pitch. And once they were on the pitch, those chances weren't being conceded. So was that a case of Bayern taking their foot off the gas or not? The problem is we have seen this team concede those chances with these players on the pitch anyway. So
and the structure hasn't changed.
So it doesn't,
I can't see anything new. Can you?
Yeah, that's the thing. So it doesn't suggest to me that just having our first choice backline is going to solve all our problems.
Yeah.
Albeit, I'm sure it'll make it better. I'm sure we'll concede less of those chances, and I'm sure, the stats do speak for themselves. Last season, our defensive numbers were much better when our first choice backline were there. However, we still lost 4-0 to Newcastle with our first choice backline. We still conceded 3 goals from set pieces against Arsenal in a half with our first choice backline. So,
and to be fair, the set piece thing, Dragason's on the pitch. He was meant to be he's a better header of the ball than anyone in the whole squad.
Exactly. So yeah, those things have to be sorted. Those things have to be addressed. Ange has got some serious stuff to deal with, because as much as I love him, as much as I love the football he plays, and I'm really rooting for him to do well, and I do believe we can do well under him, if these problems persist and we have some dodgy form at the start of the season, there will be the section of the fan base that are pointing out our bad form that has been for a consistent period of time now. They will grow louder, and that's going to be hard to dismiss when these problems are persisting. So he's got to sort it out. Those things are definitely still there. But on the positive side, we still play some really good football today. I'm watching Manuel Neuer lift the trophy on our stadium.
The memes that can come out of this, honestly.
Oh my God.
They've lifted a trophy at our stadium.
As soon as they give it to Kane, is going to be the money shot. I just hope they don't. Hopefully Kane has walked away at this point.
He has.
Yeah, no, hopefully. Maybe he's out of a sign of respect.
Yeah, he knows,
smart,
doesn't he?
He's smart.
Yeah, he's not
He's
stupid.
not going to be lifting it. I think he's walked away already.
So,
I think there are negatives there, but I think Romero, Van de Ven and Udogie did look really good in that second half. Bentancur looked really sharp in that number 6. Bergvall, again, looked really great in that. Getting another assist before he had that incident where he had that choke incident, but he looked really good before that. Archie Gray grew into the game as well in that second half, and he was showing some really good stuff. So there's a lot to be positive about, and there's a lot that we can learn from this pre-season in terms of the young players and Decky being in fine form. But look, pre-season's over now. Are you excited for the new season? Do you think we can really have a big season now with Solanke being added to the team now? Obviously, hopefully, maybe one more signing to the front line, but having been in pre-season now, how do you think we start the season? Do you reckon we hit the ground running? Do we win our first game against Leicester?
I hope so. Yeah, I think we should. We're away, aren't we?
We're away.
Judging off what was the thing is, these past 2 Bayern games have absolutely knocked my confidence, to be honest. But yeah, I think we will. Short answer, I think we will.
Because we do have some tough games. We've got Leicester away, Everton at home, and then we get some tough games: Newcastle away, Arsenal at home.
Wow, it's all coming quick.
Brentford at home, and then United away. So first 6 games we've got, Newcastle away, Arsenal at home, and United away as well. So some really tough games to start the season with. That Tottenham are just going to go for it. We're going to be on the front foot straight away out the bat. I reckon we get a big performance against Leicester. I reckon we win convincingly. I've got a feeling.
Why did you have to say
That's my feeling. And I reckon it's going to give us a bit of full sense of security.
And then we're going to get battered by Newcastle and Arsenal.
Once we come against Newcastle and Arsenal, it's going to be, I think we're going to...
Newcastle and Arsenal are completely set up to absolutely destroy us. On set pieces.
And that's what they did last time.
Yeah, both of them, yeah.
Albeit against Arsenal, we played well, but they just destroyed... They literally exploited our biggest weakness and just pounded it. And they got a lot of joy there. So, look, I'm excited for the new season. I'm excited to see what Solanke's going to bring to this team now. He probably is going to be in the squad, I'm assuming, maybe in the starting 11 for next game. So, look, though that was our pre-season done and dusted. Let us know in the fan show that is coming up very shortly what you think of our pre-season and what you think we need to work on. And are you excited with the season coming up? Josh, this is where we love you and leave you. Appreciate your time on the watch along. Thank you for joining us for the action. I'm sure we'll see you a lot during the season. But look, stay tuned for the fan show that will be coming up shortly in a bit. So if you want to have your say, link will be, come and join us in the community section and come on and give your opinion on pre-season and on today's game and what you think. But we'll see you all very, very soon. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always,
come on you Spurs.